Starting it up.
I'm gonna be showing my community my voice acting skills.
And I just realized I'm in the wrong spot. Hang on. Wrong transition. Hey, how's it going? Oh yeah, we super. Yeah. You know, Gar, I should let you know that you're on air right now. Hey, how's it going? Hey, this is the Angel Star, big fan of the retro, big or knower of the unknown, and all around just chilling. And today is a very interesting stream today. Hey, if you're interested in watching, also sorry if I keep whacking you guys with my hands. It happens. Well, no, I'm just whacking you guys. I've got I've got long orangutan hands. Sorry. well, they are mechanic. Well, they are mechanical, so they do stretch. Anywho, hello and welcome for this is a special stream which we've actually I'm not sure if anyone's ever done, but this is something I like to call script talk. Sort of like another word that rhymes with script, but that involves another type of matter of the body. As you can probably tell, where we're going to be reading scripts of a lot of different interesting stuff, and if this goes well, we might make this a continuing thing with other guests. And speaking of guests, let me introduce you to them. Let's start off with our left with GardragonVT. Introduce yourself. I wouldn't really call it that. And he. All right, pirate. I guess that is true. Anywho, and our left, someone you might be familiar with from our other previous streams in the past, the lovely Lisjustice. Say hello, Liz. Yeah, and it's great to have you back here because it's good to see y'all all here joining us today on this very fascinating stream. As well as mentioned in Script Top, we've got something very exciting. So about a month or two ago, I happened to find something that was very fascinating. So here's a good question: have you ever heard of the Powerpuff Girls? You must get a lot of great Wi-Fi. Ay, ay, ay. Well, this is the professionalism I'm going to be dealing with this entire stream. Joking aside. Anywho, so, so, so in truth, the history of Powerpuff Girls is really interesting. Originally created by Craig McCracken around the 90s, it was one of the best Cartoon Network shows, and one of my all-time favorites, on next to Ed, Edd n Eddy and Courage the Cowardly Dog. Though a lot of people generally know, there are generally more than one adaptation of the series. Some don't know about the 2000s Japanese anime, Powerpuff Girls Z. And then there's the 2016 reboot. You know, that one where they feature self-insert fan characters that was basically, well, everyone did not like it. True. Yeah, true. Yeah, it was not really good. And this one's actually kind of ironic. Most recently, it was just announced on the free-to-game playing Multiverses. I actually like the game. Powerpuff Girls is gonna be in the 3rd season as playable character. Yeah, it's gonna be a 3-in-1 character, and they're actually gonna explain more about that next week, as that's when the new season begins. Unfortunately, I won't be streaming it because I usually stream the new season because, I like platform fighters. Anywho, and plus I'll be out of town for the next couple of weeks. It's because I've got a celebration. Well, family celebration. Yeah, my sister's getting married. Yep, it kind of is. Yeah, I think that she got proposed I think a month ago, and it's finally happening next week. Yep. Yep, it was. Yeah, it's pretty hectic, I will admit. But everything seems to be working out, and we will have and everything will be ready. Hope by Sunday, the week when I'm gone. Hey, some people are even crazier. Oh wait, hang on. I just realized something by accident. I'm an idiot. You guys.
I'm watching your stream right now, and apparently.
I'm sorry.
We are professionals.
We are professional scuffers. That's what we are.
Yep. Professionals here.
Apparently, my community has snuck into your chat as well.
Welcome. Well, this never really happens because, truth be told, I really don't get any guests on here. Or anyone, actually.
Honestly, this is kind of a big thing for me to do another collab since Alara's big world-breaking collab.
Hey, same
wait,
here.
which one? Was it
With Alara.
No, yes, but there's been many that she did.
The more
she
recent
did
one.
2 years.
Fall Guys one.
Yeah, the Fall Guys.
I was there for that too.
Same. It was
Let's
so
go.
much fun. It was
Ditto.
so much fun. That's how we all met.
Oh, dude, it was so cool to see everything. Elar's a homie of mine. I appreciate Lara.
Yeah, she's pretty
Alara
cool.
In fact, Elara is my fiance's Oshi as well.
No fucking way.
Yep.
Hey.
Yep. We have a body pillow of Elara, a standee, and a signed poster.
Whoa.
Okay. I don't want Alara to hear this. I think because she already knows this, I have a body pillow of her as well before her big 2.0 debut.
Surely,
Yeah.
jest.
Yeah. I'm not afraid to admit it.
I always poke fun, and because Elara knows that like my fiance is like a huge fan of hers, so I got them into a collab together, and I was just teasing him so much. It was great.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, truth be told, I don't actually have those types of things. Like, I do collect a lot of cool doodads, as you can see from the background around here. Some things I've always wanted, some pretty cool stuff.
Oh yeah.
Truth be
Oh
told.
wait a minute. Hold up. Is that from Small Soldiers I'm seeing?
Heck yeah. True story, I got one for Christmas years ago when I was a kid. So these are just a lot of cool stuff that I actually want to get, that I actually have in listing, like in a wish list, and some I've actually collected over the years. There's like I actually do have the Nanachi figure, the Amity figure, or the U2's Banjo-Kazooie, and an original N64 box, and true story, that Dark Magician in the far left next to the Karul amiibo, actually won that one in a raffle. One of those online raffles you get on Twitter. True story. Won that sucker.
Man,
Well, anyways, I feel like we're getting distracted.
we are.
But it's really nice to actually talk to you guys, and actually, it's really interesting to see how interested you are in this little project of ours. Okay.
Of course.
As I was getting distracted with the realizing I forgot to put audio for you guys.
No
sorry
problem.
about that.
No problem. Take 2.
So after the cancellation of the remake of Powerpuff Girls, which, true story, featured an original fourth Powerpuff Girl with blue hair, purple outfit, and that's all I'm going to address on that one.
Okay.
Interesting.
But if you're an old school fan, you clearly know the fourth one is named Bunny.
Oh yeah, I remember. And honestly, that episode, it gave me so many feelings.
I know.
So much emotion.
I
Honestly,
do.
Why does that's what was great about the 90s and early 2000 cartoons. They knew how to hit your heartstrings. They knew how to tug your heartstrings right.
Or in your fear nerves if you watch Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Return the slab.
Oh, don't. Oh man,
What's
that
your
guy gave me
offer?
such nightmares.
I know the CG.
Oh, wait, I could do the voice. Hold on. Return the slab, or suffer my curse.
What's your offer?
You will be visited by 3 plagues, each worse than the last. Return the slab.
What's your offer?
Ha! Nice try, Professor. Who is he kidding?
Nice.
I could see the zipper on that cheap dime store costume.
This isn't Scooby-Doo. Anywho, other than the fact that I've heard rumors that there's going to be another Powerpuff Girl reboot with the original creator in charge, thank God, there was
Oh,
also
yeah.
plans for a CW version of the Powerpuff Girls. For those who don't know,
No
the
way.
CW was a TV program that used to hold a lot of things, including 4Kids Network, and it was also like the best place to watch reruns of The Simpsons, That 70s Show, and all those other cheesy sitcom shows. So
I love that 70s
it also was home to the DC Universe series, Green Arrow, The Flash. Never watched them. More of a Marvel guy myself. But anywho, one of their pilots was the Powerpuff Girls, which apparently the script actually got leaked, and well, critics did not like it. And
Oh.
the one we actually have, which I could find, was the revisioned version, and shocker, it did not go anywhere. It came out in 2021, so it was somewhere around the pandemic that the series was in development.
What?
What?
Yeah. I think there's even test footage of the program, so like you see the actors in the outfits, it's on strings and all that Hollywood stuff. I can't seem to find the footage or material. I mean, look up.
Oh.
I think you can probably find a few images if you just Google CW Powerpuff Girls.
Oh my God.
No promises if you can find anything.
Crazy. Yeah, that's imagine like all that effort just goes to like you put in all that effort and then it just doesn't go anywhere.
Holy crap.
Warner Brothers.
What the fuck? Oh yeah, I remember seeing this.
Yep, this really did happen.
I thought that was a joke.
Nope, it's real. It's 100% real. Anywho,
Oh my God.
this is the actual real deal script of the revisioned pilot of the show. 60
God.
pages of a 45-minute episode.
Jeez.
Yep.
Whoa.
That never went anywhere.
And since this is called Script Talk, we're not only are we going to make fun of this, we are going to do a blind reading of this. I've only read
Oh
a
my
page
God.
of it, but
Oh,
and
God.
I looked up the casting through IMDb, which you can't really trust as a popular source because that's all the information I could find on this pilot. So I know of a few characters who are in it. For one, so I will say, obviously, I will be voicing the narrator. Who, true story, that apparently they were gonna have Tom Kenny voice as them. Either that was more
Tom Kenny.
Yeah, either
Oh
that
my
was more
God.
of a typo, considering I think he was the voice actor for the original. You know, the city of Townsville. And
I could just hear SpongeBob saying that.
you know,
The city of Townsville.
oh, true. Oh, true story. Apparently, that voice was found. The real reason Tom Kenny chose that voice for SpongeBob is because he heard a very angry elf during a holiday, thing, just cursing out in that voice. True story. I heard that from an actual podcast my friend showed me.
Interesting.
That's awesome.
Anywho, Gar, you actually get a very good honor. You're going to be voicing Drake.
You, Professor Utonium himself? Oh, fuck yes.
Yeah, for those who
I
don't
am
know,
honored.
actually, that's actually not his first name. Believe it or not, Drake is actually the name of the professor in the Powerpuff Girls Z anime, not the original show. They never referred to him as Drake once, I don't think, in the series. You can quote me on that one if I'm wrong.
Honestly, I think Drake is a very cool name for I can't talk. Professor Utonium. I mean, it just sounds more striking to him. And
What
he does look like a striking character.
I mean, with a name like
Despite
that,
his
how do you
simplistic
not get
design.
at the ladies?
I know, right? I was like, man.
True. True.
I mean, in the original Powerpuff Girls, he was a troublemaker in school. I mean, you think the girls wouldn't be all over him by high school?
Well, I think he got his act together and became pretty smart. I mean, he did create the Powerpuff Girls using actual ingredients that are apparently that make the perfect little girls: sugar, spice,
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything nice. You know, that's actually a real fairy tale.
Chemical X.
Yeah, you know, fun fact. That's actually there was an old song that actually has the actual ingredients for boys and girls, and ironically enough, it's in the show: sugar, spice, and everything nice. That's what makes the perfect little girls, and it even works with the Rowdy Rough Boys: hair, snails, and puppy dog tails. That's actually in the song.
Holy
That's
crap!
hilarious.
That's actually pretty funny.
It's ingenious. That's how you know Craig McCracken was really smart when it comes to the writing of the characters.
That's
really
insane.
cool.
I know.
That's really cool.
Even more crazier, apparently their original name was the Whoop-Ass Girls.
I'm so glad they went with the Powerpuff Girls because that actually is a more iconic name, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, also the fact I don't think Whoop-Ass Girls would fly on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, there's
No
actually
kidding.
there's actually original test footage of the Whoop-Ass Girl name in action. It was more of a
That's
thing he
hilarious.
made, I think, during college before he became an animator. And when they were making
Uh-huh.
shows for Cartoon Network, he put them in the Oh Yeah cartoon segment, and then eventually they made the Powerpuff Girls. I actually remember the original Oh Yeah cartoon. It was an episode where they were helping the Amoeba Boys try to become villains, and no
Oh, yeah.
joke, the girls robbed a bank so they could teach him how to rob a bank.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that episode, but yeah, that just
Didn't they get in
unlocked a
trouble for
memory.
that?
Yeah, they got
If I
arrested.
remember
Yeah.
correctly.
Yeah, and then the
Yeah.
Amoeba Boys got arrested for stealing the money.
Oh man, there were some episodes that really freaked me out in the Powerpuff Girls, like when they did this race and sped forward in time into the future.
Oh,
and
I
the whole
remember that
world went into a
episode.
post-apocalyptic world. That was
Oh.
crazy.
True
And
story.
dark.
Yo, true story. The him's original concept was literally the devil.
Yeah, and I was like, wait a minute, I know this guy. Oh
Yeah.
no, they can't say his name on TV.
So that's why they call
especially
it.
in the kids' cartoon.
Well, it kind of makes sense then why they called it him then, because he's the literal devil.
Yeah, we all know his name.
Yep.
But censors.
Yep. Amen to that. But I feel like TV's getting a little better at that. I mean, if you've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
Beetlejuice, and Puss in Boots: Last Wish, they had some really creative ways of handling swearing in those movies.
Oh yeah, especially in the first movie, just go like, "You're working with a professional here.
No, I mean,
Nice fucking model."
well, that was before they added PG-13 into the age restriction, because I think Beetlejuice was the reason why they created PG-13. Yet,
Oh, yeah.
ironically enough, they have yet to turn the original into PG-13. It's still a PG movie.
I know, right? Especially since they used the F-bomb in that movie.
Hey,
Oh
hey,
shoot.
you are allowed one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
ESR.
guess that was the unspoken rule then.
Yeah, the rating system is really whack. True story. Apparently, you're allowed one F-bomb before you're rated if to still be PG-13, but and South Park was really clever for this. Is the South Park movie knew if they wanted to get away through a lot of the censors to make it from R to NC-17, they were not allowed to swear 400 times. Because if you swear a total of 400 or more, you are going to be written off as NC-17. I mean, you have to be 17 years or older to watch that movie. But nobody makes those kind of movies anymore. So take a guess how many times you hear swearing in the South Park movie.
Oh yeah, so many times. I mean, they drop so many F-bombs.
Yeah, but take a guess what's the exact number?
Man, I lost count. I'm guessing about like 500 times or something?
Well, remember what I said. Only 400 times you're allowed to curse before your turn NC-17. They swore 399 times. They knew what...
Wow.
Whoa.
And the truth...
They really planned it.
They did. I feel like
They planned it. Oh my god.
they did that on purpose.
And they had fun
Yeah.
doing it, and the funny thing is, I was still in elementary school when I watched that movie.
Yeah, true story. When I first saw the movie, it was like 2 in the morning, and me and my cousin were watching it on Comedy Central, and I was like, South Park movie, we gotta watch it. And we were shocked to see how many times they swore in that film, and it was on a cable network too.
I know, it was crazy. The first time I ever saw that movie was on VHS, and I was at someone's house, and it was on TV. Apparently they were playing the movie, and I was like, what is this, and why am I laughing my ass off?
Well, anywho, I feel like we've been in, what's the word I'm looking for? Distracted long enough, so I feel like it's about time we get these scripts rated. Now, for those who are watching the stream and listening, unfortunately, we cannot show these scripts live, or else, we might get banned for them.
Oh, yeah.
So, we're going to be, hence why we're doing script talk, because we are going to be reading them out for you, line by line, for character. As mentioned before, I'll be the narrator, as well as Mojo Jojo. Gar here will also take care of Drake Utonium, as well as any other extras he feel like interested. And that leaves Liz is with some of the best parts of the script. She gets to be the Powerpuff Girls as well as Cerebellum.
Woo!
Okay,
Hell
let's
yeah.
go.
I am the girls now.
Technicality for the win.
You are the girls.
I am the girls. Let's
Look
go.
out, people. The Powerpuff Girls are real.
And they're all going to be voiced by
alive,
Liz
one
because if I'm going to be honest, I can only do like one female voice, and I can only change the tone a little bit.
Oh my god, I have to remember what they sound like. Oh god, I have to go back into my noggin.
I think it's pretty easy. With Bubbles, you just have to be very
Bubbly.
cutesy. Yeah, Buttercup,
Yeah,
a
almost
bit
like anime girl, like very
Buttercup
cutesy
was
anime
like,
girl.
raspy.
Come on, guys, yeah.
And
Uh,
Blossom,
yeah.
you can just go with it, whatever. I mean, she didn't.
Blossoms, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, she was.
didn't have anything.
Yeah.
No offense to her.
Well, to be fair, at least it's not the reboot version. They made her far worse.
Oh,
Oh,
god, I
no.
hope. Oh my god.
I'm not joking when I say of all the downgrades from the show, Blossom had it the absolute worst.
Oh, shoot.
If you could name the worst type of character trope you can have for a character like Blossom who's smart, and multiply it by 5.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
Well, do you guys have the scripts ready? I sent you guys the link.
I
I
got
already
it up
have it
and
open.
ready.
I am ready.
All right. Okay, I'm not going to say who wrote these scripts because, for one thing, we're not going to call them out.
Well. Yeah.
Well, listen,
best
they were
we
just
don't.
having a bad day. I'm sure they've written so many more amazing things. So
I'll probably
we
go.
shouldn't critique them.
Yeah, true. I mean, they had
hard.
to work with what they had. We've got 60 pages to get through, and if I'm guessing, this all follows TV network rules. It means that every page is 1 minute of voice acting. I will, of course, also talk about what setting we're in.
Oh yeah.
Big Blue Endless Sky Day. Super. The Powerpuff Girls pilot. Network revision, February 9th, 2021. That was actually one of my sister's birthdays.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Funny story. Yeah, 3 of my sisters are born on the 7th, the 8th, and the 9th
Damn.
of February.
Damn.
And they're not even
Dang.
and the crazy part is they're like there's like a weird year gap for them all.
Just planned
2000
accordingly.
2003. I think that's the same year I think the show ended. Over a blue sky filled with cotton candy clouds. Once upon a time, in the early 2000s, there were 3 extraordinary sisters who were destined to save the world. Blossom Utonium, at the age of 7, soars up into frame. Blossom can fly, and effortlessly, even in the impractical pink dress she wears. Blossom,
Come on, guys. She's getting away. Or he's getting away. I can read.
Blossom. Well, that's why we do, and that's why we're doing script talk. No need to worry. Blossom
We
was,
are professional.
yeah. Blossom was the leader, the go-getter, the goody-goody. Buttercup Utonium flies up next to her sister. She's a scrappy, scowling tomboy wearing a green dress. And this is Buttercup in a mocking high voice.
Come on, guys. He's getting away. Please. We'll always catch them.
Buttercup was the tough one. The hard ass. Oh, God. Does that really say hard ass? Does Tom Gannon really say
I can already imagine.
I love how it's in quotation marks.
I can just imagine the
Hard
original
ass.
narrator for the classic Powerpuff Girls. I just imagine him saying that, and my God, my brain broke.
I think Tom Kenny would be like, seriously, are we really going with this line? Are we going with this? Really?
Well, I have heard SpongeBob curse before, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh yeah, there is a censored version. Anywho. Let's see. If you'll pardon the idiom. This is it. Oh yeah, this is definitely an idiom. Buttercup zooms off, a green blur. Bubbles Utonium in a blue dress, pigtails, an adorable smile, rises up besides Blossom. Bubbles.
I spy a camera crew. We're gonna be on TV tonight. Woo!
Blossom.
Let's focus on finishing the job and protecting our city.
Bubbles.
Well, don't forget to smile. Daddy says our image is as important as our efficiency.
I think it's his efficacy.
Efficacy?
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 I have never heard of such a word.
Yeah,
How about
E-F...
Efficacy? Oh my god, I can't read apparently. Jesus Christ.
Efficacy.
I need more coffee.
Well, I think that's what it says. Hey, guys in the chat, what does E-F-F-I-C-A-C-Y spell? Because it says efficacy. And it sounds different every time I say...
Okay, I gotta Google this real quick.
Okay, please
Yeah.
do. Oh, God.
I'm like, efficiency.
Excuse me while I get my reading
efficacy.
glasses.
Ability
see if I
to
can
produce
hold
a
on.
desired or intended result.
Well, yeah.
The noun.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. And the writers were not really worried about this efficacy.
Yeah.
Hold
apparently.
on. I need to put on my reading glasses.
Okay. Of course you wear shades.
Of course, they're my reading glasses.
Works out with all this blue. Anywho, she grins, touching her dimples with her index fingers. That's me, the narrator. And Bubbles was the sweet, upbeat, and cheerful one, most of the time. The 3 girls dipped down together. diving toward a marauding three-headed Pegasus monster, big as a building, wreaking havoc on the city. We only see it briefly, don't worry. Wow. They really knew they really knew that this was going to be a very low budget stuff. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Buttercup,
Time to kick some beast.
she
I
bursts.
almost said ass, and they just
That would've been
decided to
an
replace
improvement.
ass with beast.
Well,
That would have been an improvement.
Maybe they-
Yeah, like, come on, man. Like, they say the word hard ass, but you can't have Buttercup say, time to kick some ass. Like, really?
Well, to be fair, they are still 7 in this in this part of the story.
Oh, that is true. I mean, listen.
But then again,
Yeah.
that might be
Yeah.
up to their efficacy.
Yeah,
Efficacy.
I mean, okay, yeah. What 7-year-old knows the word efficacy, but doesn't know the word
Apparently.
ass? Okay.
Apparently, it would be me, Professor Drake Utonium. I am such a nerd. I am teaching my little girls that I created the dictionary.
Well, to be fair, I think Blossom would know what efficacy means. But I think
Of
she would be
course
too
she
much
is
of a
a
goody-goody to
smarty.
actually use it. Anywho, she bursts ahead of them, hooking swiftly around a welcome billboard that reads, "The City of Townsville, home of the Powerpuff Girls." A trip of brief action shots. Buttercup punching the beast, Bubbles stunning it with her ice breath. Wait, Bubbles doing ice breath? That's totally wrong! It's Blossom who
Yeah, wait a minute. What?
It's
It's like they haven't watched the show in the correct order.
Dude.
What the fuck?
yeah, Blossom.
I love how Buttercup's beating it down with its fist. Bubbles is now apparently can breathe ice, and then Blossom's just gonna what? This is so bad.
Blossom is tying it up. I mean, I think
Yeah.
that with what, rope or with its actual.
They
Like-
didn't really specify. I'm guessing they
didn't.
probably took like a giant chain from one of those big city cranes and just tie the beast up with that. They weren't clarifying that in the script.
No.
Yeah,
But that's how I like to see
Blossom
it,
tying
because
it
that
up.
makes more sense.
Townsville cheers them on. The girls take a bow. These exceptional girls were not born, but created by the brilliant Professor Drake Utonium.
That's me.
Professor Utonium's lab, day. 1996. 7 years earlier. Wait, this is a flashback? Really?
Oh yeah, back to 1996.
Of how we you know, how we came to be.
Oh, wait, so then they would actually be babies. So, because this takes place because the fight scene comes from 2000, because the fight takes place in 2003, yet they were still they would have officially been babies, even though they were just created, and it's sort of like teenage robot rules. Like when they were created, they became the perfect little girls, but this one, they actually became babies. Anyways, let's see.
Oh yeah, that would. Honestly, I think they were probably trying to go for a more realistic approach to this.
Realistic,
You know?
it's about superhero.
I don't know.
Oh, girls made from sugar, spice, and everything nice, fighting an evil
Yeah,
monkey.
they're supposed to be fully grown. I don't know.
Well, we're not the fully grown stuff yet,
Well,
unfortunately.
let's see what this
Not
is
like
all
that
about,
fully
right?
grown. I'm talking about like, never mind.
Hey, keep your mind out of the gutter.
No, not that. We all know where that leads to. That's
Okay, 7 years
let's keep
earlier,
that clean.
Drake Utonium, a debonair scientist in his 30s, toils in a lab surrounded by mysterious equipment and colorful compounds. There's an explosion of light, red, blue, and green, as new life blooms from a pipette. Or is it pipette? I think that's a scientific term.
Pipette.
Pipette.
Yep, pipette.
Okay.
Pipette.
He'd long dreamed of being a father, but his grandiosity prevented him from pursuing this goal in the usual manner. Drake didn't just want children. He wanted... Drake lifts the tinted lab goggles off his face, astonished. Phenomena.
You read my line.
Oh, sorry. I didn't... Oh, I just...
Oh, my moment.
I'm
You
sorry.
stole it.
I'm
You
sorry.
stole it.
Okay.
Hold on. I gotta act this out.
Hang on.
Hold on.
You got this.
Let me read the last sentence again. So then timing it. Drake didn't just want children. He wanted
Phenomena.
Oscar worthy.
Oh,
Above,
yes.
Beautiful.
above him in the
Yes,
magic
Yes.
above him in the magic fogged air, we see the silhouettes of the hovering, newly made 7-year-old Powerpuff Girls. Wait, there's still 7?
What the fuck?
How are they 7 after 7 years old?
What?
They're
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. So they're 7 years old now, but then they're 7 years old 7 years later.
They would be 14. They would be
They're
like in
Ash
middle school.
Ketchum.
High
actually,
school.
They're fucking
High school.
Ash Ketchum.
You know, I
they
do-
got the Ash Ketchum.
Oh my God.
You know, I
vibes
did-
where they never age.
I do remember there was an episode where Professor Utonium did give them a youth serum, but it turned them into babies. But that was more of a flashback, remember when episode, which technically didn't
yeah.
happen. But then again, there might be a lot of retcons in this.
Makes me wonder what the fuck is in that chemical X.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll Never grow up.
Okay, let me read back. 7-year-old Powerpuff Girls. Drake turns to his gawky, cowering lab partner, Dr. Joseph Mojo Mondell. Wait, when did Mojo Jojo...
Mojo was a monkey.
Wait, you mean he's not a monkey?
Science experiment.
Mojo...
Jojo was a monkey. A very super intelligent monkey.
Yes!
After the chemical X explosion.
Okay, so maybe Mojo is actually his super smart pet monkey lab partner.
Well, no. Mojo was just a monkey that caused a lot of damages. And yes, he did...
he was a rambunctious little shit.
In fact,
Yeah.
In fact, it was thanks to his rambunctious chaoticness is the reason why the Powerpuff Girls were made in the original. It's true.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
thanks...
yeah.
Yeah, the accident that caused the chemical X to spill was caused by Mojo.
Yeah,
It was
you're
even
right.
it was even revealed in the first Powerpuff Girls movie. It revealed he
gonna
was the
say.
cause.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
because it was an origin story for them. And honestly, it's a fantastic movie. I wish it did not bomb.
Honestly, the villains end up creating the heroes idea. That to me that was ingenious.
I know, it's so great. I think people look back on it now very fondly, and it probably made its money back in DVD sales.
Oh, definitely.
Though it's still stupid that's not on HBO Max. Anywho, I've met her. Whether Mojo's a monkey or not, I'm giving him the Mojo voice. Congrats, you did it! Drake.
I couldn't have done it without you, Mojo.
Professor Utonium's house. Kitchen. Evening. The girls, the professor, and the professor's girlfriend, Sarah Bellum, 30s, a redhead with kind eyes, enjoying a cozy, laughter-filled dinner. I'm sorry, wait.
Wait. They show her face?
Oh,
What
no,
the
they actually
shit?
do. They actually do that in the finale. True story.
Wait. I have never seen her face in years, and now you're telling me this?
Wait, you've never seen
I'm
the?
gonna have to look.
Have you never seen the episode where they had the key?
I think I missed that one.
There's this episode where this key goes to Townsville, and basically whoever wields this key literally has the power to rule the world. Mojo's basically done with being a villain, and he tries to do everything different. So, so when the girls have the key, they get basically corrupted with power, except Bubbles, because she just wants the world to give the world free puppies. Anyway,
Classic Bubbles.
so there's actually a scene where, for a split microsecond, you can see Sarah Bellum's face before she turns around. It's true. There's
an image of it. I'm literally
also the character.
Somebody send me that fucking image right now. I need to see this.
Yeah.
Also, also Frankie and Blue are in there.
Not bad. Yeah.
And that's special.
Here, I'll post it.
Oh yeah, Oh, really? That's incredible.
The
Here you
more you
go.
know.
Bum bum bum.
Where's her nose?
Oh, you asked that now? Where do the Powerpuff Girls' nose? Better question, where are their ears?
Where are the noses in general for them?
Well, to be honest,
Well,
they are more inspired by classical anime like Astro Boy, so that might be the
Oh,
reason.
yeah.
But anywho,
Still.
I guess we should get back to the script. We're on
Yeah, we're on page 3.
For years, all was well in the Utonium household. The sisters were the best of friends. Drake was a proud papa. His girlfriend Sarah had become like part of the family, even though we don't show it in the story whatsoever. Off this warm scene, we cut to First Bank of Townsville. Thus, a crowd cheering as the girls descend on villain Fuzzy Lumpkins and snatch bags of cash from his clutches. The girls were beloved heroes in Townsville, a city mysteriously besieged by villainous creatures and crooks. Scientists, religious gurus, and conspiracy theorists all had their own explanations for why Townsville was the center of these strange attacks. But no one knew for sure. All they knew was that the Powerpuff Girls kept them safe. Okay, this is just me rambling on a bit, but there is an explanation for the monsters. There is a literal island, and not that far from Townsville, Monster Island, if you've ever seen the show.
Oh yeah, that
And they always
Yeah.
the first spot of land is always Townsville. That's why there's always kaijus. Mojo Jojo makes sense because, as you know, created using Chemical X. Fuzzy Lumpkins, I would generally say it's because he's like a weird. He lives up the far out parts of Townsville. Princess Morgbucks is just, a piece of shit.
of course she's a piece of shit. She always was. Her daddy keeps spoiling her every day.
Now we just call that people from Beverly Hills.
Oh, she definitely has a Beverly Hills attitude, like.
Shots
Just some-
fired.
And this is coming from someone who was born in California, okay?
No doubt about it. Okay. Okay, back to C. Joseph Mojo Mondel's observatory. Same. Reveal Mojo watching the spectacle. Television is Mountain Observatory. He has the observatory still? But it was the girls who made it. He glares, sick with envy. Dr. Joseph Mojo Mondel was not so delighted with the Powerpuff Girls. He resented their celebrity. He resented their celebrity, especially since he helped Drake discover Chemical X, the mutagen substance that gave the girls their powers. But Drake, wrapped up in the limelight, seemed to have forgotten about their decade-long partnership. Wait, how?
Wow, Drake is a dick.
What?
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, but it made
Did it
more
make-
sense if he was a monkey, not an angry scientist. I mean, you could have just given the work to. You could have just taken the Chemical X for yourself. But then again,
Yeah.
odds
they
are.
actually turned Mojo into a human being in this script? What the fuck?
Oh yeah,
I would be more surprised if he was just an intelligent monkey. I mean, that would make a lot more sense of the story, but I can't see Mojo Jojo as a freaking human.
I have not seen this
No,
many plot
that's-
holes in a movie since I watched Jurassic World, or Mulan, or most modern films made by Hollywood within the past decade.
I don't watch those reboots.
Actually, believe it or not, I've been more into Korean dramas as of late, thanks to Netflix.
Oh my god. Korean dramas are like my jam.
Yeah, honestly,
man.
there's been some really good ones, like this murder mystery comedy called Behind Your Touch, where this.
Oh my
Ooh, that's
God.
a good one.
Oh, you've been watching that one?
Mm-hmm.
The-
Oh yeah, I've watched it before. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
I'm
halfway.
gonna have to get into that.
I might do a video on it
Also,
next.
W is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
never
what the
done that
funny
one.
thing is? I've actually been to Korea.
Really?
I've been to South Korea, and I believe I was 12 for a martial arts tournament.
Oh, there's surprisingly enough, Korea's got some really good stuff. Like right now, we're watching Castaway Diva.
I know, right?
Yeah, that one's
It's
actually
like-
surprisingly good. It's got some emotional feels, and the music's just beautiful.
Hell, I've been to Seoul, Korea, and my god, that city is beautiful, and the people are very nice. And not to mention, I was getting hit on by a lot of Korean girls over there.
Okay, we're changing. We're back to the subject.
Well, let's change the subject.
Mojo turns off
Yeah.
the TV. He walks to the window. He hoped to use the chemical to gain powers himself. Powers he'd use for good. Like Elon Musk.
What the fuck? Now they're roasting Elon Musk?
Wait, what?
That's the actual line.
Shots fired. My god. They must have gotten really that bored and they were like, fuck it, let's just slam a bunch of real life people in this. God damn.
Oh my
Live
god.
action. Piece of shit.
Oh my
You'd be-
god. Like, is this supposed to be like a poke, a jab at him, or what?
I hope it is, cause oh my god.
Oh my
Like, wait,
god.
a jab? Like, what the fuck?
I can't even. My brain is going like,
Yes,
what the
because
fuck?
Elon Musk exists in the Powerpuff Girls universe.
Oh, let me
That
keep
is
reading,
canon
please. Let me
now.
keep reading. I think I'm looking.
Go-
Powers he'd use for
Continue,
good, like Elon
continue.
Musk, but also for his own personal gain, like Elon Musk. You quoted him.
What is-
I'm sorry, but
why?
you.
Oh
I'm sorry,
my
you.
God.
I'm sorry, but if you wanted to be a little more hip and or modern, you said you should have used powers he'd use for good, like I don't know, Mr. Beast. If you wanted to get
Oh my God.
with the yeah, be in with the hip kids. Whoop,
Like,
whoop.
okay. Easy way to fix this. Powers he used for good, but also his own personal gain, like Elon Musk. Don't put like Elon Musk after it. That's so repetitive.
Oh,
It's
tell me
so
about it.
Right?
Or two different people.
Oh my
Like-
god, this is.
This doesn't make any sense. Like, okay, so you're saying, okay, so
They
they're
should
the
have just
same.
gotten, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
you know,
that
it's
is
even
They should have
worse.
gotten rid of
writing.
that first, like, Elon Musk and just built it up as a joke.
Oh, you know what's even worse?
They could have made it like that, and that would have just been hilarious.
Oh my god, and you know what's even worse? We're only on the 4th page.
Oh my fucking god!
Wow.
We
Oh.
are.
This is only the 4th page, and it's this bad. No wonder why people didn't want to talk about this.
It is cursed.
This would. I really hope this is a fake. I hope this is a riff one. Okay, but
just-
seriously, I gotta get back to reading. But what use would it be now? Mojo wasn't cute. He didn't have sugar or spice or anything nice. He was just a plain old boring man. Yep, Mojo Jojo's a human. And even more
No.
insult.
I can't see that.
It's in bold. It's in bold. Man, he's an.
I can't unsee this.
Oh.
Okay, let's. All right, we have what 60 pages? Oh my god.
56.
Okay, this is good. Well, you know, like I mean, out of.
Just
all of-
imagine-
Okay, let's
Okay.
let's get through this. Oh my god.
As
Let's
okay,
imagine
This
this
is
didn't
painful.
happen.
well, too late.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to put you through this, but it's gonna be.
Oh.
Whoever
It's,
these writers are, oh my god.
Oh, I
am
feel
going
sorry
to
for these
slap
guys.
Them.
okay.
I'm gonna slap them for what they created.
Oh man, okay. As Mojo gazes out the window, we see 3 glittery streaks of color appear in the sky. It's the girls. A boy runs up from behind, nose pressed against the glass. Mojo's son, Jojo. 8?
Oh my god.
What?
I'm with you there.
Okay. So Mojo has a son now.
I mean,
Oh
it
my
could be
God.
worse. He could have had a son as a monkey. Because believe it or not, there was a really weird story arc with Mojo Jojo in the anime where he had the hots for Miss Keen. I mean, the anime version of Miss Keen, understandable.
You know, it would have been a lot better if the boy was actually more like a genetically enhanced monkey with with a bit of hyper intelligence. You know, that way it kind of stays kind of traditional to the classic Powerpuff Girls, but the boy is a little hairy. You know?
Yeah, I think I get what you mean. Hang on, give me a sec.
Kind of like the monkey's evolving at a faster pace.
Well, thanks to this, I think my brain is devolving.
Dude, I think a lot of my dragon brain cells are dying. I'm gonna have to go back in time and
I'm gonna need another
tell myself,
coffee
don't
for
do this.
Oh my god.
Yep. I'm gonna give JoJo the Mojo voice, but chibier. Dad,
Oh, nice.
were those Powerpuff Girls? Were those the Powerpuff Girls? I wish I could fly. They're all so cool, especially Blossom. No, don't give her another love interest. It went
Oh my
so
God.
poorly in the remake.
Oh my god, my chat is literally saying, this is upsetting. Monkey mode has been denied by Hollywood.
Ugh.
Joseph Joestar in the script confirmed.
Okay.
Oh my god, my chat's going wild with this shit.
Oh my God.
Oh god.
Yep, it's just one of those days.
Another typical Friday night with us VTubers.
Off Mojo stewing. Professor Utonium's house. Den. Day. The girls and Drake watch a live news broadcast. Mojo stands at the podium at the televised rally. The chyron underneath reads, "Concerned scientist holds anti-Powerpuff rally." I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
Hang on, let me read this from Muse. I worked with the professor for years. He's power-hungry and duplicitous. He stole Chemical X from me, and I believe he may even be the mastermind behind Townsville's most heinous monsters. Oh! The crowd gasps. Who else would the girls stay famous, if not from protecting us? But maybe we need to be protected from We need to be protected from them. Blossom?
But we never.
Drake?
He's a sad, bitter man. Don't worry, you're more popular than ever.
Drake was right. The girls had a national fan club, licensed merch, even their own cartoon. Oh, fuck
Oh,
off!
for fuck's sake!
I-
Fourth wall break right there.
But Mojo wasn't their only enemy. They were about to face an evil far more formidable. A force that's defeated innumerable gifted children. Oh, God.
No, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't you dare say it.
Puberty.
No!
It's in the
Oh.
script. It's in the script. I am not bullshitting.
Oh, puberty. Oh.
Oh my
no.
God.
Oh.
I think every ounce of my being is cringing.
Ugh.
Why?
Okay. Okay.
Let's tough this out. We got this.
We got this. Let's just get through this, and then we can discuss after
This is-
every page.
Okay,
Oh
okay.
God,
Yeah.
this is brutal.
Professor
This is like the
Utonium's
most
house,
brutal
early morning. Close on the red phone ringing. Spur. 2013.
They're
Blossom.
not teenagers.
Blossom now a teen. Wait. So
How
you
does that work?
wait. So you're telling me they were 7 years old when they came to be, and they were still 7 years old after 2003, and you're telling me another 7 years they're finally teenagers. I'm sorry, but how the hell does that bloody work?
I think the Powerpuff Girls have like slow aging, like elves or something. What?
Slow
It's like
aging.
their
Slow aging my
process is a lot
ass.
slower.
I mean, seriously.
Okay.
There's a lot of contradictions with this.
Continuity contradictions, confounded calamity.
This feels like
Yeah, let's go with
Man,
the time paradox. That at least makes more sense. in this hullabaloo.
It is a time paradox.
All right. Blossom, now a teenager, is lying in bed. She opens one eye, elbows teenage Buttercup, who is lying next to her. We see SAT prep books scattered next to Blossom. Blossom?
Wake up, red phone.
Buttercup takes out her mouth guard and groans. Buttercup?
I was up until 3 a.m. texting Rachel. She thinks I'm seeing other girls.
Hold up, what?
Wait, whoa, hold on. Buttercup has a girlfriend?
Huh.
What?
My mind is freaking blown a little bit on this one.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, she is a tomboy, and most of the...
Okay, we
Not
gotta
all
keep reading. We
tomboys
gotta keep
are
reading.
like
There's
that.
some juicy details.
Okay,
All right, let's go.
okay, Buttercup. Blossom.
Because you are.
Oh!
Dun, dun, dun!
Buttercup.
Yeah, but I had to put in a lot of work to convince her I wasn't.
Wow, they really made Buttercup
What a
worse.
Asshole! What the?
They made Buttercup
fuck?
really. Oh my god.
Wow.
Wait. They're teenagers now?
Yeah, they're
They're
teenagers.
Okay, continue reading.
Okay.
Just read this next line, because...
Oh my god.
Reveal Bubbles passed out on the floor, hung over.
What the fuck?
They're teenagers? What do you mean?
Well, to be fair, teenagers
What have
drink.
they done to my bubbles?
Bubbles is a drunk.
Bubbles is a drunk? Wait. So, they were 7, they're now 14.
Well, to be fair,
Why
when
are
you're
they teaching 14-year-olds that... hold on.
No wonder why this show
No.
never got made.
No.
To be fair-
Like, I could get, like, if you're, like you were 16, 17, 18, but 14?
And drunk to
Bro.
shit. No wonder why CW just straight up went like, nope, we might end up accidentally encouraging
Oh,
teenagers
God.
to drink.
could be worse.
Yeah.
You could have the
okay.
MTV. You could have made an MTV version. Where I'm not.
Oh, God.
I mean,
God,
everyone
that's-
knows that
oh,
a lot of
God.
those shows like Shannara and Teen Wolf, no joke, literally every episode literally had like a makeout session / softcore
Okay.
sex scene.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
let's...
yeah.
Let's keep
yeah,
reading.
yeah,
I know.
yeah.
Let's keep reading. Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay.
I feel like I need to open my
Okay,
skull and
I-
scrub my brain after this.
I need to know more. I need to know the context of what the fuck they're talking about.
Okay.
Wow, you are so focused on Buttercup's relationships.
Not
Well-
that, but also, why is Bubbles hungover, a drunk? Why is Blossom an asshole? Or no, not Buttercup an asshole? And why is Blossom like so generically boring right now?
Well,
Apparently my chat is saying I can fix that. Are you sure, chat? Are you sure you can fix this?
oh
All right.
God.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
Bubbles, it's you.
Can someone please answer that thing?
Buttercup flippantly picks it up and slams it back down.
Where were you last night?
That was Buttercup, and this is Bubbles.
We broke into the zoo again. We made the flamingos drink hypnotic.
I'm sorry, what?
What the shit?
Wait,
I'm sorry, you got a
Bubbles
flamingo
become a
drunk?
Bad girl. What the fuck?
What is
What is...
Are they
What's
doing
happening?
drugs? Like, what is this?
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I
I
knew
feel like
this
I'm
was...
in a fever dream right now.
I
and
knew this
is
script
just
was
getting
bad, but
worse.
holy shit. I mean...
I think it's getting worse the more we read it. It's almost like the Dark Souls of script reading.
Oh,
I can feel us
okay,
all
okay.
dying.
Oh, man.
Yeah, okay. Let's
Oh.
okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. This is very
I know, very...
14-year-olds are getting flamingos drunk, breaking into zoos and getting flamingos drunk.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess in the next few
Okay.
pages they're gonna expose the girls to some form of drugs or some bullshit.
Nah, this is a
Probably.
2020 program. If it's anything, they're probably gonna get canceled. I
Oh,
mean,
they're
it
gonna
would be
get
the first
canceled on these
time.
First few minutes.
Blossom has
Alright.
climbed out of bed and is beginning to put her costume on. It's the same dress they wore as little girls. Wait,
What?
what? What?
How does that work?
Like a Halloween spirit costume, maybe?
Probably like a very cheap
They're
knockoff.
Yep.
they're dresses, you know.
Ugh. Well,
Come on, guys, let's just suit up and get this done.
Blossom. That's now it's Buttercup.
Oh, sorry. I'm not wearing that dress anymore. It's compulsory heterosexuality.
Why? Oh my god. Dear
Ugh.
lord.
She clearly had to state that she is gay. She clearly had to state it.
Ugh.
I
Without
have to make it
hesitation.
very clear. Buttercup had to make it very clear they're gay in case you didn't get the first context clue of them dating another girl. But you know,
Oh my god. Okay, back. Okay, Blossom again.
take it up with Dad.
Buttercup.
Dad freaks out if we do anything off model. He treats us like a product he developed.
Bubbles.
Why are you so angry at Daddy?
Oh, please, for the love of God,
Oh
do
my
not sell
God,
Bubbles
no.
to say call Utonium Daddy. Yeah,
What
no.
the fuck?
Okay.
That would be so out of context.
Oh, okay.
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 Okay. Buttercup again.
Oh, okay. It
Buttercup.
wasn't our idea to be the ordained saviors of Townsville.
Blossom.
No, but it's our responsibility. Even if we're tired from the test prep or the girl drama or blue fruit flavored cognac.
I think that's a drink of some sort. Like,
Cognac, yeah.
I think it's like one of those healthy drinks hippies drink.
Yeah, I guess.
I think it's more like an alcoholic drink, cognac.
What is this next sentence?
Dry heat? What the shit?
No,
is happening?
hang on, let me read. Bubbles dry heaves. Blossom pulls Buttercup's costume out of the hamper and sniffs it and grimaces. Blossom continued, tossing it.
That crystal deodorant does not work.
Oh, for the love of God, please let it be pot that they smell.
Oh
'Cause
my god.
Professor-
And also, yeah, the cognac, that is an alcoholic drink. It's a brandy.
Oh.
So yeah.
Wait.
Well, that's a bad
They're
idea.
drinking blue
what?
fruit cognac.
So, wait, they're being advertised by an alcohol company?
Apparently!
Well, that's...
Only in
Oh
America.
my god. What are they teaching kids?
Oh, my God. Okay, we gotta
They
continue.
shouldn't be teenagers. What the fuck, dude? Oh my.
If I was Professor Utonium, I'm like, girls, were you out drinking and partying and drinking a bunch
Wait,
of that
wait.
fucking cognac
Aren't-
again?
Yeah, how are they the perfect little girls? What the fuck?
Okay,
They're more like the perfect nightmare for any dad.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on, please. We have to get through this. We're halfway through page 6.
Ugh.
Professor Utonium's house, minutes later.
Skibbity bop bop boop.
Probably the funniest thing to happen that did involve the script. Anywho,
That would be an improvement.
Buttercup, Bubbles, and Blossom shuffle out the front door. Bubbles.
Are we fighting Swampy again? Who has the brief?
Drake pops out of the house, followed by Sarah. Drake?
Bubbles. Wait, where are your pigtails? You have to stick to the character Bible.
Oh, God. No. Okay, Sarah Bellum.
She's not a character, Drake.
I know. That's why I've allowed her to select 2 outside friends and unlimited after homeschool activities. Buttercup, I don't appreciate the look on your face right now.
Oh, now I understand the alcohol and everything now.
Yeah, apparently I'm a dick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Helicopter parrot.
Sarah's turn.
Can you blame her? She's 17 and she's wait, what?
Wait. Okay.
She's...
Okay, that
Sorry.
the math does not count. The math does not work. The math does not.
The math is not
It does
mathing.
not.
It's 2013. They were created in 1996. That is still.
They're still 14. How is she 17?
No, wait, hang on.
What the shit is this?
No, wait, hang on. Let me do the math. Hang on. 1996, 1997, 1998, 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, actually, no, the numbers can't check out. I mean, if they were, add another 7 years, they'd be 20. This would make a lot more sense if they were just 20.
Apparently. So it's kind of
Yeah.
like dog years or some shit? What the fuck?
Okay, so they're not 14 drinking. Okay, so that okay. This is a little that's a little better, but still, like, you know, these shows shouldn't be teaching children.
Underage.
They should have
drink.
clarified
age.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, Teenage
Yeah.
Rebellion, they always drink underage. Anyway, Sarah
Yeah.
Bellman again.
Can you blame her? She's 17 and she's up at the butt crack of dawn to fight a talking swamp.
I'm sorry, the butt crack of dawn.
Dawn.
Butt crack at dawn. Oh my god. Why do they have to say it like that?
Oh god.
I love they say hard ass, but they don't say, you know, the ass crack of dawn.
Jesus
They say the butt
Christ.
crack.
I
But they're
think they're
talking
making
about
Sarah
kids
more-
drinking. They're talking about teenagers drinking, and then they use the word hard ass to describe Buttercup. But then when they're talking, they use like butt instead of ass.
God almighty.
Honestly, I think they're trying to make Sarah
Yeah.
Bellum more like a good wife or mother figure of some kind. I don't
Girlfriend,
know.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
it's better than just writing her out of the series, which the reboot did.
Yeah, which that's why I'm not gonna watch the reboot ever.
Whoa!
for that.
Oh my God, Drake! Whoa. Okay.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah.
wait, what do you mean?
Sorry.
Okay.
I just read the next line.
Okay, Drake,
Oh
you're
Honestly-
shit.
I have to say it now. Fuck. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to get in the mood for this one because honestly, I don't like this, but I got to.
Well, if you're
Fuck.
not comfortable with certain lines, I'll say them out for you guys if you don't want.
No, I'm just gonna say it. I mean, I'm the paid actor here.
But
Am I getting paid for this?
next question.
Okay. All right.
I
Let's
plead
do
the
this.
fifth.
All right. Sarah, as always, I appreciate your concern for my family, but you're not part of it.
Oh,
What a fucking asshole.
wow! And I thought the reboot did him dirty.
Well, I made him more of an
Oh.
asshole with the way I made him sound.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, dude.
But before the
Oh,
girls
man.
can
I didn't
begin
have
to
to go that
defend
hard on that
Sarah,
one.
Blossom pipes up.
Guys, we have to go. Townsville needs us.
Blossom takes off into the sky. The other girls follow suit, reluctantly. Sarah stares at Drake, hurt. Drake?
Come on. I'll make you an omelet while we watch the live feed.
Drake heads inside. Sarah doesn't move. Sarah.
We've been together for 9 years.
Drake?
Exclusive for 7.
Yikes. Sarah?
When are you gonna let me in here? Another 9 years? Never?
Off Drake
I-
silence.
I can't do this anymore, Drake.
The city of Townsville. Day. Bubbles, Blossom, and Buttercup battle Swampy. It's a way more effortful than it should be. When suddenly a laser beam grazes Swampy and almost hits Blossom. Reveal. A giant squid robot operated by Mojo. A lab monkey by his side. Mojo's voice bellows from a megaphone. Well, at least they got the monkey part finally.
Oh yeah.
It's just not him.
Stop the Powerpuff Girls! Don't you see they're behind this? They're putting you all in danger!
He says in the giant robot in the giant squid robot. In Mojo's observatory, a teenage JoJo co-pilots his father via a control panel monitor, holding a Blossom action figure.
Dad, easy on Blossom, remember?
I got this, Jojo.
Back on, the girls trying to subdue Swampy, as few anti-Powerpuff protesters gather below. One throws a Slurpee, Buttercup gets red hot and flies up to the jackass. Buttercup.
I will honestly end you.
The people cower in fear and as Mojo blasts at Blossom again.
Guys, a little help?
Bubbles.
We're working on it.
Mojo blasts another laser at Swampy, hitting him in the arm and the building behind him. Concrete debris rains down. Blossom catches the falling piece in both arms, looking to her sisters for help, but hungover Bubbles can barely handle Swampy, and Buttercup's fighting with protesters. Desperate, Blossom kicks a third piece of debris out of the air, but it ricochets a lamppost, exploding it into fragments. Mojo's robot is riddled with shrapnel as it falls to the ground. In Mojo's lab, Jojo is speechless. His eyes water. Dad? Oh, wait. Did
Wait, did
What?
they just kill him?
I don't know.
Oh.
It looked like they killed him.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Above the robot.
Shit.
Oh, shit. Blossom sees blood on the inside panel. Blossom and Buttercup join her. Blossom begins to hyperventilate, having a full-blown panic attack.
Oh, fuck.
Newsroom day. The newscaster sits beside a new banner. A Townsville divided. In the wake of Mojo's death,
Oh my god.
Holy shit, they actually killed
They
Mojo.
killed him off.
They killed
Shit.
They killed Mojo.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, now I see the direction they were going with JoJo. Giving him more of a reason to hate, giving him a reason to hate the Powerpuff Girls he admired.
Wow.
But that is some dark shit.
Wow.
Wow.
That's like the 5th season of Samurai Jack dark kind
Yeah.
of twist.
Hey, at least with that one, it kind of had a good payoff.
It did. But this was just wild as fuck.
Really wild. Okay. In the wake of Mojo's death, a once fringe group of anti-Powerpuff Girls activists have gained massive popularity in Townsville. Their goal, to banish the Powerpuff Girls. The news cut to footage of the mayor holding a press conference surrounded by angry anti-Powerpuff Girl protesters. Would you like to be the mayor, Gar?
Oh, I was actually waiting for you to ask me that. Okay. Let's see. How should I make him sound? Should I try to make him sound like from the actual
Yeah,
cartoon?
Go ahead.
Go with your guts.
Do
I'm
it.
gonna
You
try.
can do it.
I'm gonna try. Give me a sec. Due to public safety concerns, the Powerpuff Girls have been outlawed from fighting in Townsville.
That was good.
Actually, that was really good. Mad kudos.
Thank you.
The protesters cheer wildly as Professor Utonium's house, TV room day. Bubbles and Buttercup watch on TV, under a blanket together. Buttercup.
I'd better check on Blossom.
Professor Utonium's room, Blossom's room, day. Buttercup enters Blossom's room. Wait, so they have separate rooms? Buttercup.
Bloss.
The bed is empty and made. Empty. Dark drawers are open. Wait, so Blossom runs away from home?
What the fuck?
I agree.
I mean, she did just kill a man, so.
Well, yeah, I can understand that, but my god.
Gray sky, day. See a tear-stained Blossom flying as fast as she can. Through an overcast sky, a suitcase strapped to her back. Utonium's house, same. A now furious Buttercup bursts angrily out the front door and is immediately swarmed by news cameras. Oh,
Bleep you all and bleep the Townsville! The Powerpuff Girls are done!
End of teaser. So wait, this is like
Wait. This was the teaser?
That's the teaser! That's basically the thing they show before they show the title card for a show. That's what's referred to as a teaser.
Oh my god, we are now actually at Act 1.
Oh
what
my
the fuck?
Oh my,
my
god.
God.
It took us an hour to get through that script.
And we only
Okay.
got like 50 more.
50 more.
We gotta, okay, we just gotta keep reading through.
Okay.
Oh,
'Cause
Lord,
if
give
it,
us
if it
strength.
took us an hour to get through the teaser, yeah, we gotta get through this.
Yeah, we got to power through.
I mean, okay. Let's get this through. Act 1. House, day. Smoke billows from the first floor of a house. Narrator. After Blossom ran away to build a new life for herself, Buttercup and Bubbles followed suit. On the second floor, a window opens. Adult Buttercup, wearing a firefighter gear, leaps out the window with a little boy in her arms. They fly down 20 feet and land gently. Narrator. Enraged by their ignoble end of the PPGs, Buttercup sought anonymity. She moved to a small town in Oregon, shortened her name to B, and joined the fire department, convincing herself that she could be happy as a normal human hero. Little boy.
I thought you guys use ladders.
Buttercup.
If anyone asks, I did.
Then can't help herself.
Wanna see me put the fire out with magic ice breath?
So Buttercup can do it too? Alright, continuity be
They
damned.
could all do it, I guess.
Apparently, yeah.
Well, I thought they always had like unique abilities based off their personalities. Like, like Blossom had Blossom could breathe ice. Bubbles had supersonic screeching, and Buttercup can twist her tongue.
Not in this.
The little boy nods, excited, as Buttercup inhales. Another firefighter comes around the side of the house with a hose. Buttercup.
Maybe next time.
Hollywood Boulevard, night. Oh no. See you on a license plate. BUBLZ 1. Affixed to a baby blue Corvette.
Corvette.
Adult Bubbles, still wearing her signature pigtails, pops the trunk. I read Pope the trunk. Sorry. It's full of
Pops the trunk.
Powerpuff Girls merch and a price list. Selfies $20, t-shirts $30, selfie and shirt $45. Bubbles went to Hollywood hoping to capitalize on her childhood fame. Like most Hollywood celebrities, after 2 stints in rehab and 3 failed reality show pilots, she had pivoted to direct sales.
Oh my god, what the fuck did they
What?
do to Bubbles?
They made her desperate.
They made her a content
her-
creator.
Oh my god.
That was a joke, by the way. So,
Holy shit.
I just got that. My god, my brain felt... I'm sorry, my brain is slow right now from all the decay from the teaser we just read.
well, I can't blame you. Anywho. Bubble announces herself to a pack of passing tourists. Bubbles.
I'm Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls, the real Bubbles, unlike that Bobo knockoff Wonder Woman.
Fake Wonder Woman, who looks really fake, turns and sticks her tongue out at Bubbles as the tourists flock to her. College lecture hall day. Blossom sits in a lecture hall taking notes. As for Blossom, she attends an elite women's college in the Northeast, collecting degrees to cocoon herself in the harsh sting of the real world. It was effective. She spots a Powerpuff tattoo on the bicep of a classmate. Most of them. 2021. Okay, they should... no matter the age group now, they are canonically adults in this. Blossom's apartment, morning. Blossom joins her adorable boyfriend, Clive, for breakfast. As Blossom enters, she puts a birthday hat on her head, smiling. After a decade of school, Blossom got a job at a Boston Arena biotech firm, where she met her boyfriend, Clive. This morning, they're celebrating her 25th birthday, which is technically tomorrow, but tomorrow, Blossom has some sort of state business to attend to. Ding! A reminder text from Sprint Airlines pops up on Blossom's phone. Because, product placement. It's time to check in your flight to Townsville, departing tomorrow 8 a.m. She shudders. This text message has been brought to you by Spirit Airlines.
Spirit Airlines, yeah.
Spirit Airlines. We're better than Delta. And what? I couldn't resist. Hey, I'm the funny guy. Hey. Okay, Blossom.
I don't want to go to Townsville.
Clive rubs her shoulder warmly as he pours her coffee. Do you want to be Clyde, Gar, or no?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do it. All right. After this weekend, you never have to again. Once you sign that document and collect your trust fund, you're free. Besides, you've been so excited to see your sisters after all this time.
Blossom.
Maybe. I waited too long. I've been so MIA. Buttercup and Bubbles talk all the time. Buttercup even went out to see Bubbles. One woman show. Bubbles with a chance of bubbles.
Clive.
That is such a stupid name. Sorry.
Yeah, clearly it was a
Right.
ripoff of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Babe, you had a messed up childhood that culminated in a traumatic event. It's like your therapist says, you need to go out and make your own way in the world for the sake of your mental health.
Okay. 8. Blossom.
I hope I don't have a panic attack while I'm there.
Clive.
If you do freak out, just do that exercise Dr. Pat taught you.
Oh, thank God. For a second there, I thought he was he was the therapist. Because I don't know why.
That would have been so fucked up.
Yeah. You know, why is it that some people marry their therapists? That's so weird.
I don't know. That's a mystery.
Anyway, Blossom,
Probably
nodding.
myself.
Right. Visualize my inner child.
She gazes into the middle distance, where her childhood self magically appears, waving to her reassuringly. Blossom continued.
Thanks for being amazing, Clive. I love you.
Ding! Another text, this time from Bubbles, to both Buttercup and Blossom. It says, Happy birthday, Eve, my BBS. BBS? See you tomorrow.
My babies?
Oh, I guess so. I'm not really good at text reading, sorry. Blossom, soothed by her conversation with Clive, grins and texts back, Can't wait to see you guys, seriously. After a beat, Buttercup texts me 3. Clive.
It's gonna be super fun.
Government building to establish. Day. Jojo, pre-lap.
Damn it straight to hell, Gina!
I'm giving him now the Mojo voice since
Yeah, he turns into Mojo Jojo.
Exactly.
Mojo Mayor's office day. Jojo, now also in his 20s, sits in a well-appointed office. A plaque on his desk reads, Jojo Model, Mayor of Townsville. Oh shit, he's the mayor. That's not good.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked.
Yep.
Oh, I
Well, to be honest,
can
well,
already tell
well,
this
when
is
you
gonna
do
be
win
cool.
the, when you're basically the son of the anti-Powerpuff Girl regime, makes sense. He reads through a report in front of his secretary, Gina, 50. He has a pet monkey sitting on his desk. Gina, I guess you can do. Go nuts with the voice if you want.
All right. This is just the initial polling data. You got time to pull ahead.
Unlike our prodigal Powerpuff Girls, Mojo's son, Jojo, stayed in Townsville. Indeed, his dedication to the city had carried him all the way to public office. He was the youngest person ever elected mayor of Townsville. Unfortunately a second term looks unlikely.
I've delivered on everything I promised, except free gelato Fridays, and that's only because the perfect scoop turned out to be a front of meth trafficking.
Wait, what?
What the fuck?
The perfect scoop turned out to be a front for meth trafficking? I'm sorry.
Trafficking? What?
That's what it
Holy
says. That's what it says. A
Oh.
gelato place is. Oh my god. Well,
Oh, Townsville is a terrible fucking place, man.
It's
Ugh.
worse than
I knew
Cityville. I think it
Holy
became
shit.
Cityville.
It did.
oh my
Good
god.
Fuck,
lord.
dude. Also, Jojo's like an actual good dude. Like,
Yep.
For now.
Yeah, for now until yeah.
Yeah, then exasperating.
Alicia Lawrence has no experience. She's impulsive and reactionary.
Gina.
She's exciting.
You mean she's not a white man?
Gina cringes. Oh, well, yeah. I would too.
What?
That's what it says. You mean she's not a white man. That's what he says. That is a literal line they put.
Oh my god, they're really
You know you hear about reverse discrimination, but until it happens to you, offer no offense. You totally earn your position. Optics don't hurt though.
Gina.
Okay.
Joe. This is me musing.
There is one thing people love more than virtue signaling, Gina.
Gina.
Frozen desserts of Italian origin?
No, security, safety, and I can provide that.
Jojo feeds his monkey a treat. Gina.
With all due respect, Mr. Mayor, Townsville is a candy-colored bubble of privilege and comfort. Ever since the creature tax stop, we're one of America's safest cities. I don't think people are voting from a place of fear.
Coming from the fact that they just literally dealt with a meth situation.
Meth trafficking, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What about my pet monkey? That was meaningful in the last election.
Gina.
Oh my god, did they really just type that in?
They really did. Oh my god.
Okay.
My fucking god!
Okay. In case you're wondering, chat, we're laughing because the next line is
Horrible.
post-Harambe. No one cares anymore.
Yeah. Oh my.
No!
Why? Oh dear God. It's 2021.
Oh, this is so bad.
Oh.
Never forget what
Never
they took
forget.
from us.
Oh, this is so cringe. Especially they put in about about white men or men and women and
Jesus Christ.
the pay different. Oh,
I'm gonna have to get a
okay.
lobotomy after this.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Hang on, I want to check something real quick.
Oh,
my God.
Jeebus.
I'm more concerned for chat right now having to listen through all of this crap.
Yep.
What is written? Oh god. Oh man, I bet everybody's cringing. Everybody who's watching
Oh.
this.
Mac and
God.
cheese is bad. Okay.
I'm cringing at this.
I need a lobotomy and some mac and cheese.
Okay.
I need to read through all this. Go ahead and knock off for lunch.
Gina.
One more thing. The Powerpuff Girls are coming into town tomorrow.
The color drains from Jojo's face. He's shaking.
Tomorrow, all three.
Gina.
Just for the weekend. The Gazelle is called asking for a comment.
Gazette actually says.
Or Gazette, sorry. The Gazette.
Tell Frank I said no comment. That'll be all.
Gina nods, exits, has Mojo mulls all over this over. His monkey screeches. It gives Jojo an idea. He picks up a cell, pulls up a contact. Short stack. Hesitates for a moment, then dials.
I need you.
Townsville Airport curb. Uber pickup. Day. Buttercup exits with a duffel. We see Bubbles with her suit of luggage in line for an Uber. She's accompanied by a middle-aged guy with a camera. She spots Buttercup heading over. Bubbles!
Here she comes! Start filming!
Then,
Buttercup! Happy birthday, bitch!
What?
yeah, that's what she says. B-E-T-C-H.
She literally sounds like okay, now I know
Oh,
what her
no.
voice is gonna change to. Happy birthday, bitch!
Oh, she sounds like one of those crappy
Nailed
Desperate
it.
Housewives shows.
She's gonna be a Valley girl now.
Yeah, well, when
Now
you
that I know that.
I love
Alright.
that Valley Girl voice, actually.
when in L.A., they hug happily until Buttercup notices the cameraman. Buttercup.
What's with the Al Molasses over here? Does he work for Bravo?
Bubbles.
No, I'm making a tasteful doc about my comeback / solo career, which starts with capturing our reunion, which is kind of a big D.
Ari camera.
And this is my manager, Ace.
Hey.
When you say reunion, to be clear, you mean like our personal reunion? Because I'm not.
Bubbles.
You're not interested in the re-team or the reboot of the Powerpuff Girls? I know. Even though America would rip shit bonkers for it.
They would. Actually, on second thought, they probably wouldn't. Unless.
Why did they make Bubbles the Valley Girl?
Oh my
Beats
god.
me.
I love how they kind of ripped on some of the reboots.
Yeah, true. Buttercup affectionately strokes one of Bubbles' pigtails.
You haven't changed at all.
Bubbles winking.
Gotta stick to the character Bible.
Oh my god. They
Oh,
smirk, but
shit.
the looks they exchange are poignant. Car, day. Bubbles, Buttercup, and Ace ride in the back of an Uber. They pass the old Welcome to Townsville board, which now says Jojo Mondale Mayor, with a smiling photo of Jojo. Buttercup.
So, Mojo-san is the mayor now.
Bubbles.
Remember what a huge crush he had on Blossom? Weird kid. Hey, we should go and see while we're here. Sarah, she's always so great to us.
Buttercup.
Dad blew that one.
Bubbles.
Yeah, now he just dates rando beaker bunnies and science toes.
Oh my god. Okay. Buttercup
Oh my
looks out
God.
the window and sees Townsville Gifts, a shop still selling Powerpuff Girls souvenirs.
Look, they rejected us, but they're still hawking our merch. Pathetic.
They should get royalties. I mean, at least
They
it's
should.
Mm-hmm.
They would be
Bubbles.
stacked.
We put this town on the map, like the aliens in Roswell,
Buttercup.
or the witches in Salem.
The car turns onto their childhood street. Buttercup continued.
I can't believe Blossom is coming. She's been a total ghost aside from the obligatory holiday text.
Obligatory.
Obligatory. I can read.
Sorry. Buttercup
You're good.
continued.
Yeah, it's probably only because Dad made it mandatory for us to be here, IRL, to access the trust. So what are you gonna do with the money? Buy a little cabin? Rescue a few skinoodles or doodles?
Buttercup continue.
I'm not a total cliche.
Then,
I'm going to have the chickens too.
suddenly, they look out the window alarmed. Bubbles.
What the fuzzy lumpkins?
We see a mob of people gathered near the Powerpuff Girls' childhood house. Some are pressed, some carry signs that say things like, "No violence in Townsville." A scant few are fans. Buttercup.
Dad alerted the press.
Professor Utonium's house, day. The sisters get out of the Uber. The small crowd surrounds them, yelling questions. Are you here to start trouble, etc.? Journalist. Are the Powerpuff Girls reteaming? Buttercup.
Hell no. I'm not caping for Townsville ever again. I'm here to collect a debt and then I'm out.
Bubbles.
Throttle down, boo. Your Chemex is still showing.
Then, sweetly,
Who is this?
reveal a cute little girl standing by the front door. Henrietta.
Hello, I'm Henrietta. I'm a huge fan. Blossom is my favorite, but all of you are feminist icons.
Bubbles.
Thank you, cutie.
Henrietta.
Can I have a hug?
Bubbles leans down to hug Henrietta. Buttercup notices a large furry caterpillar on Henrietta's shoulder. Arching up towards Bubbles' ear, she instinctively swats the caterpillar into the bushes. Henrietta bursts into tears in full panic.
That was my pet Gloria.
Buttercup begins to mumble as an apology as Bubbles.
Daddy!
Camera shutters click as Drake opens the door to greet his daughters. Bubbles hugs him. Ace films. Drake.
Girls!
Buttercup strides past Drake inside the house. Professor Utonium's house. Same. As Drake shuts the door behind Buttercup and Bubbles. Buttercup.
Dad, why did you call the press? Blossom's gonna freak out, and the last thing we need is another crack in the bell jar.
Bubbles.
Blossom's fine. I saw her on Insta and that she has a boyfriend. I saw on her LinkedIn that she got promoted, and I saw on Facebook that she still talks to Grandpa despite their political differences.
Wait, they got a grandpa?
Apparently.
That's weird. Buttercup.
Coming back here is probably triggering for her.
Bubbles.
Why? Because she's the one who killed Mojo? I mean, moveon.org.
Wow.
Wow.
OC, we hear a chair squeak. It's Blossom, sitting at the kitchen table. Awkward. Ace turns to Drake, extends his hand. I'm Ace, Virgo Management. Drake shakes his hand as Blossom rises to greet her sisters. Blossom, fondly.
Come here.
Buttercup and Bubbles come in for a long, strong group hug. Drake watches them, pleased. Then he turns to Ace, who has temporarily lowered his camera to observe the reunion. Drake.
You getting this?
Powerpuff Girls home, kitchen table, night. The sisters sit on one side of the table, Drake's on the other. The room is full of birthday balloons. Ace films. Drake.
I can't believe you girls are 25. Wow. The 3 Bs. Back in Townsville. It'll be nice to catch up, huh?
Blossom is looking at the red phone on display in glass case, like a museum piece. She starts downing a glass of wine. Buttercup.
Yes, and it will be nice to collect the money we sold our childhoods for. When do we sign?
Drake.
You loved being a Powerpuff Girl.
Blossom.
It's not like we had a choice.
Bubbles.
Floss, you loved it. You were always the first one out of the door when that alarm went off.
Buttercup.
Ah, yes, alarm. I'm sure that's no use for it now that the scariest thing in Townsville is Hobby Lobby.
Drake.
Actually, I didn't want to bring this up yet, but I have a reason to believe that the darkness may be returning.
Blossom. Nervous.
Dad, you don't mean like
Bubbles.
monster?
Blossom begins to hyperventilate. It's a panic attack. Drake.
I think the city may need the Powerpuff Girls again.
Off Blossom. Losing consciousness. Buttercup.
Floss?
Henrietta's lair. Night. In an apartment, we see Henrietta seated at a child-sized desk. She repairs the woolly bear caterpillar we saw Buttercup swat away earlier. The caterpillar is a robot. Revealed there are hundreds of robot pillars crawling around the room. Henrietta cranks the volume on her record player. Neighbor. Hey, turn it down. Henrietta.
Sorry, Mr. Caruthers.
Carruthers, I think? Henrietta
Carruthers?
pushes one of her woolly bears through a wall vent. Apartment directly below. Night. Mr. Carruthers, Henrietta's neighbor, 50s, watches UFC on his couch. The woolly bear emerges from his vent and traverses across the couch cushions before crawling into his ear. Mr. Carruthers shakes his head at first, then quickly settles into his new normal, a strange yellow glint in his eyes. Glowworm continues to play faintly as he... End of Act 1. Alright, we're a third of the way there. Hallelujah.
All right.
Oh, God.
Oh my
I
God.
mean, oh, God.
I was trying to make Drake sound a little older since it has been so many years.
Well, you've actually been doing a good
Yeah.
job, Gar. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, yeah. I mean, if I was a character who has to bring in some seriously bad news like that, I just had to really capture the moment. I actually had to envision like the whole room was kind of dark with only the directional light kind of coming down.
Yeah, I was
At the
picturing that
table?
kind of too. I mean,
It
seriously though,
kinda
this
felt
is.
like
I will
that
say though, the
moment.
script is still a bit of a mess.
Oh, it's a huge mess. It doesn't
is.
make any sense. Like, there's just like,
Yeah, well,
God.
like,
This would
wha-
make this would make more of another animated series, but that would probably flop as fuck.
No, no.
Yeah.
This is more like one of those riff parodies you'd probably see like on YouTube or on a Bad Saturday Night Live sketch.
Hell, you know who I would think would make this really hilarious? The guys who made those freaking live action videos on YouTube, Raka Raka. You know, with the Ronald McDonald going ballistic shit.
I've never seen those the videos. Anyway,
I'm gonna have to send you a link later.
okay, we're starting Act 2. Powerpuff Girls home,
no.
kitchen floor, night. I'm sorry, but we have to get through this to the end. We have to see this through.
I know,
my
I know.
God.
Blossoms out cold. Bubbles and Buttercup hover over her. Buttercup.
Boss, wake up, or we'll leak your nudes everywhere.
What?
What?
I'm sorry, what? Off Bubbles confusion.
Boss, wake up, or we'll leak your nudes everywhere.
Off Bubbles confusion.
Oh my god.
That worked on you once.
What? Bubbles
What?
nods, remembering, then thinks, closes her eyes. Bubbles.
Grew up in a small town, and when the rain would fall down, I just stare out of my window.
Blossom.
Oh no.
Please not break away.
Bubbles.
It's working.
Buttercup.
Dreaming of what could be. And if I'd end up happy, I would pray I could break away.
Blossom forcing herself up.
Okay, I'm up.
Buttercup.
Too late.
Bubbles and Buttercup, so pitchy, so passionate.
I'll spread my wings. I'll learn how to fly. I'll do anything till I touch the sky.
Yeah, the girls are interrupted by the Monster Mash playing downstairs of their confusion. And sorry, this was the best reaction I could have for that.
I just literally had to make it sound so bad.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the tune for this song is, so I'm just like, all right, I'll just make up whatever.
Oh.
It sounds so bad.
Oh man,
Just for the sake.
it did.
Oh my god.
It did. It turned out pretty funny though. The girls are interrupted by the Monster Mash playing downstairs out of their confusion. Powerpuff Girls home, Drake's lab night. The sisters find Drake dancing in front of a PowerPoint, eating a Go-Gurt. He accidentally drips some on his shirt. Drake.
Oh, sorry, girls. I have a condition where if I see someone faint, I faint. So I had to grab some sugar.
Notices the Go-Gurt stain.
Ugh. Now, would you look at that?
Back at the girls.
Take a seat, please. I made cocoa.
Bubbles happily sits. Buttercup and Blossom take a beat. Buttercup.
Oh, I guess they
I think there's
say it at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. I do love that cocoa.
That other one was Blossom, and now it's Drake.
And I love my family time.
Drake
And I love family time. Sorry.
Drake shuts the door with a remote as the girls sit. On the PowerPoint, a graph with various squiggly lines. Drake.
Okay, time to get serious. As you girls may or may not know, I've been monitoring supernatural evil activity here in Townsville ever since you left. Mostly, it's a lot of dead ends and conspiracies until this morning when I saw this.
Drake pulls up a picture of a missing kitten, posted on Nextdoor. Blossom squints. Buttercup rolls her eyes. Bubbles.
So cute. I want it in a frame.
I'm not gonna lie, when I picture Bubbles coming from all the way from LA, I'm picturing her in those really orange poofy jackets. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah,
Almost like it's a kind of a crop top jacket, but very poofy, like a winter coat or something.
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely see that. I can definitely see that on her.
Okay, Drake.
Sorry, wrong thread. Bear with me.
Types for a moment.
Here we are.
Drake pulls out another next door thread titled, "Is anyone else's internet fucked?" with several complaints below. Buttercup.
Yeah, this makes a lot more sense.
Drake.
My dear Buttercup, it's not the what, but the why. I investigated, and the provider's not to blame. There's no explanation for why this cluster of people in a 2-block radius doesn't have working internet. Except
Continued.
for a mysterious, unusual concentration of high-frequency technology nearby, suggesting evidence of a secret, evil laboratory.
Bubbles gasps with excitement. Buttercup rolls her eyes. Buttercup.
That might be scary if you didn't say it like a cruise ship MC.
Drake.
The reach of the outage suggests some pretty heavy-duty tech, so I didn't want to get too close, undermanned. Or should I say, undergirled.
Really? Buttercup.
You shouldn't.
Blossom.
So you want us to go and see if there's an evil lab based on a thread from next door about spotty internet?
Drake.
Yeah, huh?
Buttercup.
And are you sure this evidence isn't something you staged in order to drum up a comeback for us?
Drake.
Honey, you think I would lie to you?
Buttercup.
Yes. You lie all the time.
Blossom.
Remember when you let that colossal gopher out during sweeps?
Drake.
That was one time. We were in a ratings hole.
Buttercup.
And we ended up in a literal hole created by a giant gopher who tried to kill us with a tree trunk.
Drake. Real. Not gonna lie, that would have been a good episode of the actual show.
That would.
Drake.
Now, that was good TV.
Buttercup.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pass.
Blossom.
Same.
Drake pouts. Bubbles stands up, turns to her sisters. Bubbles.
Guys, how can you turn down an evil recon mission? Especially when said Mish would make a perfect storyline for my documentary. Bubbles is back.
Buttercup.
Not to be confused with your other film, Bubbles on her back.
Oh no! Please, please don't let that be what I
Oh,
think
no.
it is. Bubbles.
Oh no.
Come on, it'll be fun. Plus, we haven't hung out in like a decade. I really miss us. Please.
Buttercup's warmed by this sentiment, but plays it cool. Buttercup.
We do have a day to kill before we get our monies. Maybe there'll be something for me to beat up.
Bubbles.
Totally. Blossom. Evil recon mish?
The sisters look at Blossom. She looks away, ashamed. Blossom.
I think I'm just gonna take a nap.
Buttercup rolls her eyes. Bubbles takes a deep breath. Bubbles.
Grew up in a small town.
Buttercup.
Forget it, Bubs. Let her have her boring phone sex with her pasty boyfriend.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Whoa.
fuck?
Oh my,
Buttercup has no filter here.
no
Shit,
joke.
dude.
She has no chill. Shots fired.
Man. Yeah, okay. I almost had a bad
was
joke there for a second.
Well,
Okay.
tell me later after the stream.
Okay, Drake.
Girls, don't fight. How about Buttercup goes with Bubbles and Blossom stays with me? We haven't had any QT since you got home.
Blossom shuts her eyes, takes a deep breath. When she opens them, she sees young Blossom examining chemicals in the BG background. I'm guessing that means young Blossom.
You can do this. It's just Dad.
Blossom's eyes the Go-Gurt stain on Drake's shirt. Cut to Blossom's rental car. Night. Blossom drives. Buttercup's in front. Bubbles in the back with Ace. Examining Drake's stats on an iPad while Ace films. Bubbles.
Okay, so this potential evil lab Dad found is somewhere between Donut Thing and the volcano. Oh, that's interesting.
Buttercup.
No, it's not. No one cares.
Bubbles. Explain to camera.
The Cano's owned by the Rowdy Rough Boys, 3 brothers who were a failed spin-off version of us.
Wait, the Rowdy Roughs are in this?
What?
Well, I mean, they did come back from the dead.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You gotta put them somewhere in this series.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, it does get explained in the next sentence, though.
Okay, Buttercup.
Except they all had no superpowers and they all got Lou Pearlmend.
Bubbles.
If the Rowdy Rough Boys have turned evil in hopes of rebooting their franchise and we stop them, then maybe Townsville will want us back.
Blossom exhales deeply. Buttercup turns towards Bubbles. Buttercup.
Bubba, let me tell you something. We got outlawed by Townsville for accidentally killing a madman, and then unceremoniously ditched by Blossom. I was pissed.
Blossom shifts in her seat, guilty and annoyed at the dig. Buttercup continued.
But it forced me to reevaluate my life, and I realized how exhausted I was defending myself against misogynist morons and pretending I was straight for the cameras. It was fun when it was about fighting baddies, but it changed.
Blossom, mostly to herself.
Yeah, it did.
Bubbles, not really listening.
Do you guys think JoJo would do an interview for my dog?
Ay, chica, Bubbles. Read the room. Buttercup.
oh my god.
You know, I don't think he would because of that whole thing. We killed his dad thing.
Bubbles.
Loss. Maybe you can ask for me? I bet he's still obsessed with you.
Blossom.
He was never obsessed with me.
Buttercup.
Yeah, he was, and I bet he still is, but in a kinky, angry way.
Gross. Parking lot.
Ooh, that's a good space.
That's. But I think you're.
Why did they make
What the
Buttercup
fuck?
so fucking disgusting?
Well,
I hate everything about
She makes her.
Sorry.
They made her out to like be one of those
Oh wait, that was Buttercup.
popular
Sorry,
girls.
I read it wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I
Buttercup's
he was
lines.
Still in a very kinky, angry way. Sorry, I read it wrong. I'm a little tired, so.
I
No
can't.
worries.
I can't blame you. I mean, we've been at this for 2 hours.
Oh
There's-
yeah.
And we're only halfway through it.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we could always cut our losses if you want. Or we're
Oh
gonna.
no,
Honestly-
this is interesting to read.
All right,
so-
all right. So let's get going. And
I can still go. Yeah. I mean, until if you guys are like, if we want to just finish this act and then we could go from there.
Yeah,
Is
I
this,
feel like this is getting kind of interesting on where this is going here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like not
Yeah.
the I would watch a whole season of this. Definitely not a whole season of this.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
we
Just
have to
one
see this
episode
train-
and I'm done.
Like this is like we have to see this train wreck to the very end.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And plus we're getting through this pretty easy, so I think it was just us freaking out about certain parts of the script at the beginning.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was just wild as fuck.
Yep. Man, that was just the first quarter of it. Okay, the volcano day. An Americana dive bar. Buttercup, Blossom, Bubbles, and Ace enter to find the volcano popping. A picture of the Rowdy Rough Boys, Brick, Boomer, and Butch. I thought his name was Biff. And really,
Yeah.
Boomer? Okay.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Sure.
Buttercup.
Fudge.
Butch, now a super hot bartender, gives Buttercup and Blossom big hugs. Butch gets to Bubbles and frowns, standoffish. Bubbles.
Where's my hug?
Last time I saw you, you broke off our engagement and told me you'd pawn the ring for drugs.
Bubbles.
No.
Oh my
What the fuck, Bubbles?
Wait.
What the
What did
fuck?
you do to my girl, Bubble?
Bubbles. Read Bubbles.
Oh my god.
Was that you?
Buttercup elbows her. Buttercup.
Have a drink with us? We're never here, and we'll never be again.
Butch smiles relentless.
Okay, one shot.
Bubbles.
Oh, juice for me, please. Thank you.
Butch leaves to grab them drinks. Buttercup makes eyes with a hot girl across the bar. Macy. Blossom.
Aren't we here to investigate?
Buttercup.
I'm here to pick up bi-curious townies. You're here to avoid Drake. Bubbles is here to investigate. But she forgot Butch hates her. Luckily, we're dealing with another hate boner, so alcohol helps.
Oh my god. Just when we thought this
So
script.
Buttercup is just, yeah. My god.
Jesus. Jesus H. Christmas.
Oh my god.
Man.
Butter's always chasing tail, apparently.
Yep.
Yep.
At the table, Blossom, Buttercup, and Bubbles throw back their shots. Buttercup continued.
Oh, we missed why do you know so much about hate boners?
Oh, I guess I'm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Why do you know so much about hate boners?
Buttercup.
Life is one big hate boner.
Yeah, maybe there was a good reason I should have skipped that. At the table, Blossom, Buttercup, and Bubbles throw back their shots. Buttercup continued.
Shots. Sorry. Remember our 15th birthday at that weird honky tonk?
Blossom.
Bubbles peed herself. You threw a carrot top out of the window, and Sarah picked us up at 3 a.m. Never told Dad.
Damn. Buttercup.
Damn.
I can't believe they used to have sex. Hey, can you imagine? Drake. I bet he's so mechanical.
Blossom.
And weirdly precise.
Bubbles.
I bet he's generous.
Blossom and Buttercup throw napkins
What the
of
fuck?
trash at Bubbles.
No filth. Not okay.
As all the sisters crack up, and I don't know why that's not funny. By the bar, the
That's
sisters kick back another
disgusting.
round of shots. Bubbles flirts with Butch, who softened considerably. Bubbles nods to a door marked "Do not enter." No!
Oh my god.
Bubbles.
What's in there?
It's top secret.
Like an evil laboratory?
Butch laughs it off. Bubbles eyes the room, dying to get in. Oh, thank God. I thought that was going to get to a horrible place.
no.
At the end of the bar, Blossom waits for a drink, watching a Bitmoji from Clive. Clive Bitmoji. Who's Clive Bitmoji?
I
Clive
think
is
it's supposed
the
to be.
boyfriend. It's
Clive-
the bit emoji, you know,
Yeah.
it's the little 3D things.
It's pretty
Like,
much kind of
you.
like, yeah, it's kind of like being a VTuber in emojis.
Yes.
Oh. Colby, love you.
That was my line.
Oh, sorry.
I'll do it better. I'll do it. Call me, love you.
All right, Clive, that's his emojis. Blossom smiles, puts her phone away, then notices young Blossom on a bar stool beside her, sucking down a Go-Gurt. Young Blossom.
Admit it. You're having fun. You always have fun when you're with them.
Oh my god, I just had the horrible image of a kid Blossom. Why am I getting... Why
No,
am I...
don't put that in my head.
I'm just having the horrible image of a Coyote Ugly scene with
This
Go-Gurts.
is so wrong.
Oh,
So fucking wrong.
This is
oh,
God, okay.
I hope the people who wrote this...
I bet they were probably vomiting and go like, okay, we should never release this ever.
I should have made myself a drink.
Ugh.
Honestly.
Honestly, if I knew how horrible this was going to be, I should have gotten a whole bunch of beer.
Ugh.
Take a shot every
Honest-
time.
I think once we finish this scene, we should all make drinks come back, and then we can drink
Oh.
while we're doing this just to get through it.
Yeah,
Oh man.
sadly I have to be sober through it because I do not drink.
That's okay.
Oh,
We will drink for you.
we will.
Okay, let's see. Blossom takes in her surroundings, her sister, she's having fun as Blossom savors the moment. Carruthers OS. I'm guessing that's like some lingo about some drunk people. Can I buy you a drink? Young Blossom disappears. Blossom turns to find Henrietta's neighbor, Carruthers. Oh, it's that guy. Blossom smiles and tries to leave, but Carruthers pushes a stool in front of her with a loud scrape.
I said, can I buy you a drink?
Buttercup notices Carruthers stepping up to Blossom, as Blossom clocks the faint yellow glint in his eyes. Buttercup.
What's going on here?
Carruthers turns to Buttercup, then looks back at Blossom.
Aren't you those Powerpuff girls?
Buttercup.
Powerpuff, no D, like you.
Carruthers grabs Buttercup's arm. Blossom's eyes go wide. Blossom?
Oh no.
On Bubbles, making out with Butch against the wall, trying to inch her way closer to the do not enter room, just as Carruthers sails across the room, bursting through the do not enter door. Bubbles peeks her head inside. It's a supply closet filled with storage and pesticides. The volcano, night. Buttercup, Blossom, and Ace walk out. Butch physically carries out a flailing Bubbles.
Stop! I'm an American treasure!
Butch leaves. Bubbles hisses at him, turns to Buttercup. Bubbles.
Dude, not cool.
Buttercup.
What? He was a creep. And Blossie was a floral deer in the headlights.
Blossom.
His eyes had a weird glint. I was trying to suss it out.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Buttercup.
Why am I... What's there to suss out? His botched catheter surgery?
Cataracts, not catheter. That's
Cataract, sorry.
Yeah, catheter
Oh,
is something
God, no.
different. That is something that's... Okay, Blossom.
Why do you keep coming at me? I get it. I screwed up.
Buttercup.
No. Bubbles screwed up. Like, constantly. You left.
Blossom.
I'm sorry, okay? What more do you want from me?
Buttercup.
I want the old Blossom.
Buttercup becomes emotional. Bubbles nods to Ace to film. Wow. Bubbles, you suck.
What?
Like, she wants the drama. I mean, if it bleeds, it leads. Something we learned in film class. Buttercup.
Oh man.
You used to boss us around and have a perspective and care. You were our leader. And now, this week, closed off, mopey.
Bubbles.
Loser.
Blossom.
You know what I think? I think I'm the only one here that actually grew up. And neither of you can handle it. Because you're still beating people up in bars like you did when we were 15. And Bubbles is wearing knee socks on Hollywood Boulevard.
Notices Bubbles filming.
Bubbles! Stop filming!
Buttercup charges Bubbles and Ace to try to get them to shut off the camera. Bubbles steps to her, protecting the camera. Buttercup.
Stop pouring out our lives!
Bubbles.
You guys
Bungled.
bungled in the investigation for your dysfunction is all I have.
As Bubbles and Buttercup circle each other, Blossom notices a Razor scooter charging station across the street. Blossom grabs the iPad from the car, checks Drake's numbers. Blossom.
Hey guys.
Bubbles' eyes go frosty as she drops into her ice breath mode. Buttercup.
Ice me and you're gonna be going in the dumpster.
Blossom.
Guys.
They look at her.
I think this is the unusual concentration of high frequency technology Drake was talking about.
Blossom points to the Razor scooters. Buttercup laughs. Buttercup.
Oh my god. See, Bubs? He's a sad, lonely quack. Let's go.
Buttercup heads to the car. Bubbles sighs. Looks at Ace. Bubbles.
Let's get some B-roll, I guess.
Bubbles looks over Ace's shoulder as he films the charging station at the base of the apartment complex. 3 floors up, see a figure watching Bubbles and Ace from their window. Henrietta's lair, night. Reveal Henrietta watching them leave. Her evil lair is directly above the charging station, and is the source of the energy that Drake identified. Henrietta turns back inside, surprised to find Jojo sitting in an armchair. Henrietta.
Did you break into the homes of all the little girls you hired to do your evil bidding?
Oh, that is a terrible sentence to
Oh,
phrase.
no.
That should not be said.
That is so bad.
Jojo notices a woolly bear on his arm, flicks it off.
Just the ones who murdered their parents. This red tape. How's progress?
Henrietta.
You know, ups and downs.
Jojo eyes Henrietta, less than thrilled with her response.
The Powerpuff Girls collect their trust fund in 12 hours. That's how long you have to put 3 of these little bugs in their brains so I can control their minds and make them throw a school bus of children into a river.
Henrietta.
And save the day, cementing your re-election. I know the playbook, Joji. I love it, aside from saving the kids part. But I just sent my boy, Carufiters, on a mission, and there was no bueno.
Reveal Cruthers on Henrietta's couch, looking beat up. Henrietta continued, like scolding a dog.
The mission was trying to get a bug in Blossom's ear, but instead, we started a fight with Buttercup, didn't we? Didn't we?
To Jojo.
I need to do more testing.
You have 12 hours, or I make you eat every single one of those bugs. Turn you into the FBI, and you become the youngest person to ever be executed in America. Got it?
Man, that got dark fast.
Fuck.
Henrietta's speech.
Granted, she killed her parents, so she should go to jail.
I don't even know who
for life.
Henrietta
Life
is.
sentence.
Yeah,
No
I mean,
parole.
Henrietta's speechless, but clearly gets the message. Jojo heads for the door, tripping on a pair of shoes. He fears he looks stupid. He does. So he calls out angrily behind.
12 hours!
End of Act 2. We're at the halfway
Oh.
mark.
We're at the halfway
Oh,
mark.
Thank God.
Hallelujah. And
Do we wanna
Hallelujah.
get our drinks?
yeah, I
Oh
need
my
to get some
God.
Gatorade.
I feel like we need to take a drink from this. Honestly,
Yes.
the writing itself, my God. Even picturing it just is pure brain
this
rot.
is, Yeah, I'm picturing this in my head, and I can't believe what they did to the sweet Powerpuff Girls. Like, to my poor girl's Bubbles, out of anyone, she was butchered.
Yeah,
Holy
I mean,
shit.
They made her like those freaking popular girls from that fucking movie Jawbreaker, basically.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen Jawbreaker. I think they're more like the angsty villain teenagers from Bring It On, or the mean girls from, well, Mean Girls.
Exactly. That's
Except,
exactly what I mean.
with the only exception being no redemption arc, or no one getting hit by a bus.
Honestly, funny enough that you mentioned the bus, since that's probably part of JoJo's evil plan in this script.
Yeah, that is kind of a stupid plan. And mind control the
No
Powerpuff Girls
kidding.
so they throw a children's bus so he can save it. And how in pray tell will he even do that? Does he get a giant robot?
I think it's mostly kind of to entrap them, since he will be mind controlling them. They will have no control over themselves, pretty much luring them into a death trap.
Yeah, pretty much trying to make them look like the bad guys, make him look like the good guy, and then he'll get rid of them, and then he'll get reelected.
Yeah, pretty much a revenge story.
Yeah, only stupid problem is they're still technically not allowed to crime fight. With the exception of beating up that guy at the bar, because that wasn't violence.
No. I mean, it's like your typical everyday type of bar fight.
He's trying to expose them publicly for using their powers in Townsville.
All right.
All to see.
All right,
Set them
then.
up.
So let's take a minute or two, get a beverage in our throats so we can get some stuff. So we'll just leave things be for a bit.
Oh yeah, I mean, just the script alone, it's like, oh,
Like, so bad.
it's so bad. I mean, I feel like, man, I just want to forget what I just read. I mean, they made my character, Professor Utonium, look like a total old douche.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he was kind of like that in the reboot, too.
Well, he was more like,
An incompetent imbecile.
yeah, he was a smart but incompetent imbecile, which he was a very loving character. He wasn't that big of a douche.
Yeah, I meant in the remake, Like, in the remake, they made
But in
him
the remake, they made him just
stupid.
horrible.
Yeah, like, he made the Powerpuff Girls out of pure jealousy because a scientist made a robot, an Astrobot. Or Astro Boy.
He probably got inspired by the anime and just going like, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, basically an opposite of what inspired Craig McCracken's original concept. So, let's take a minute.
Yeah.
So, we'll also just be chilling here. So, get something in your systems. BRB.
Oh,
Alright, sounds good.
right now I'm kind of chowing down on some Doritos Minis. The Cool Ranch kind. Oh my god. Oh, good lord. I gotta tell you, that was just... Oh my god. Honestly, chat, I don't understand what's going on with the script. Honestly, the plot just doesn't make much sense to me. I mean, I'm trying to make it out, but it feels like every time I think about it, it's like my brain is rotting further and further into complete decay. Oh my god. I'm not even a freaking writer, and even I can tell this is just bad writing. This whole script. I bet CW just went like, nope, this is horrible.
Probably
What is
so.
this?
And hey, I'm back.
Yeah, I mean, I bet CW, they've read the first page, and they were like, what the fuck is this?
Nah, probably
What?
not. Remember, they let some of the worst movies of the recent year onto their medium and cancel all the good stuff.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was... Maybe somebody who read this script made the right decision and go like, okay,
They probably
horrible.
canceled it because they could have just used it as a tax write-off.
probably. I don't know much about CW anymore, but anyways, yeah, it sounds more believable that way.
Well, honestly, it's hard to think what that goes on in the minds of TV network companies nowadays, other than the fact they don't like good ideas.
Yeah, it's like good ideas is like cancer to their business. To go like, we need the shittiest idea possible.
Hey, Liz, you back?
I am. I am.
Okay, you guys got beverages? Because I've got myself a fruit punch Gatorade thirst quencher, so I'm gonna be a-okay.
Yeah, I got some Powerade and some Doritos, so I can get the taste of ass out of my mouth from this script.
I could totally understand that.
Oh yeah.
And as for you, Liz?
I got a Coke and rum, and then some Reese's Buttercups that have been in the freezer.
Oh, luckily.
chill-
Peanut butter chocolate.
chilled-
That's my go-to.
Chilled Reese's peanut butter cups. I love those. I
Oh.
love them when they're
it's so
cold.
good.
You know what's even better? You should probably dip that in some Skippies.
Mm.
Yes.
And it actually works with other
Oh.
types of chocolate too. Like, I know some people are not big Hershey fans or Kit Kats, but they taste a lot better with dipped in peanut butter. Trust me.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to try that.
Hey, if it'll help you get through this thing, think the better.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have to do that after this. Just run over to the 7-Eleven or around the corner and just go like, give me some freaking Reese's peanut butter cups and a bunch of Skippy's peanut butter.
I think you just need a jar.
Give me the jar. Give me the whole jar.
You know, some people actually, do eat it from the jar. At least with the
Yeah, just dip it in.
gets rid of the mess. Okay, on to Act 3, the halfway mark. Powerpuff Girls home, Drake's lab, day. Bubbles films Drake as they dig deeper into Drake's theory. Drake, that's you, Gar.
All right. I don't see how I could be wrong. The evidence doesn't lie.
Blossom enters, quietly helping herself to a coffee. Blossom.
No, but sometimes people do.
Drake.
Why would I lie about something like this?
Blossom.
Because you want us to reunite, Dad. And if you know that, appealing to my sense of responsibility with this town in danger thing is the only way to get me on board.
Bubbles.
Oh, speaking of dangerous, this crazy dude came in for Bloss and Buttercup at the volcano, and he had a Scorpio energy. Chaotic. We got on tape. Want to see?
We hear a loud bump upstairs. Blossom jumps. Pop flash to Carruthers scraping the stool. His menacing eyes yellow. Back to Blossom. Blossom.
What was that?
As Bubbles pull up the footage, Blossom silently exits. Drake watches her leave, turns to Bubbles. Drake.
What did I do to drive her away?
Bubbles.
Just now, or in a macro sense?
Drake.
Bubbles, not a day goes by that I don't regret my greatest failure.
Bubbles.
Japan is in a tough market to crack.
I think you mean
I'm not
Drake.
I'm not talking about the brand. I mean my mistakes as a father.
Oh, and he finally says it, ladies and gentlemen. Whoop-de-freaking-do. It only took us 30 pages of this crap.
No
Bubble.
shit. I feel like finally some good writing.
Bubbles.
Look, we loved being the Powerpuff Girls, but sometimes we wanted to be other things too, like in Dirty Dancing. Baby wanted to join the Peace Corps. But she also wanted to be a fancy slut, and her dad didn't get it.
Oh my
What the
freaking. What? Dirty Dancing is like the worst example you could be using.
Oh my god! Why did I...
Dude, Dirty Dancing wasn't she also underage?
She was! Why the fuck? My god, these guys are wild.
Oh my god, no!
That's horrible.
Jesus Christ.
I am
Oh
so
my
sorry.
God.
I did just read a little bit ahead, and oh no,
Oh, it
gets
can't be
worse.
that bad.
it gets worse. Uh-oh.
It's getting worse.
Okay.
Trust me, I'm reading it too, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Drake, emotional.
Hold on, let me get in my serious mood here. I'm trying to get the giggles out of me. Oh, okay. Jerry Orbach was doing his best to understand.
I don't get it. Anyway, Powerpuff Girls home, hallway, Buttercup's room day. Blossom heads upstairs where the bumping sound continues from Buttercup's room. Then abruptly stops. Blossom opens the door and finds Buttercup in bed with Macy, with the woman she eyed at the bar the night before. They just finished?
What the
Oh my god! Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
They fucking. They're fucking. Oh, they fucking.
Yeah, they were fucking.
They were fucking. Oh my god!
This is such a wild script.
Oh my
Jesus Christ.
Oh
Jesus!
my god.
How? How do you get that through the censors?
I don't know.
I
As
mean,
long as
imagine
God.
showing this show to your kids. It's just like, Mommy,
little,
why was there a squeaking? Why was there shaking in the other room?
This
like,
is
oh my god.
and why? It was like. It was like.
Why is Buttercup in bed with this random woman?
Oh my god.
That, honey, is what happens when two people love each other very much. They go into bed and they do a little thing called wrestling.
Is that what Daddy does with the next door neighbor?
Oh my god.
The wife goes like, "I'm sorry, what?" Okay, when your father comes home, I am going to beat the shit out of him.
Is that also part of the wrestling game?
Yes!
Oh god.
Oh my god, this is just when we thought
This is
that.
wild.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I am so glad I am doing this because this is greatly funny.
Oh god. This is
I hope
is
you're not.
comedy
I
gold.
hope this isn't. I hope you're not hating this, Liz.
Oh no, I'm loving it. I'm just yeah.
It's like McDonald's. It's bad
I'm-
for you, but
oh,
ba 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 ba. I'm loving it.
Exactly.
Oh my god. It's ruining the Powerpuff Girls for me right now. Like
No shit.
Oh god.
Well,
okay,
at least on the
let's-
plus
It
side, it
feels
can't.
like an entirely different show.
Alright, we're almost over.
Yeah, we're getting to the half. We're only in. I mean, we're halfway there.
I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. We're almost there.
Yeah.
We're a little halfway over now. Oh,
Okay.
Let me just take a drink here real quick.
Okay.
Oh god.
Well, I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm sure Buttercup
Oh.
has too.
Oh.
I know,
Oh.
that was bad. That was so bad, but I'm sorry. I had to say it.
Oh, Jesus.
I had
God.
to get that out there.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, let's
Okay, Blossom.
okay, come on. Okay. Oh god, I'm sorry.
Okay, Blossom. After finished.
Wait, what?
Okay, your line's Blossom's line
Oh,
after
sorry.
the
Yeah.
that
Oh god, I'm sorry.
Buttercup
It's fine.
to Macy.
We're done, right?
Macy.
6 times a day is enough.
6 times is enough. Oh God. Bubbles
My
and
God.
Bubbles and Drake enter on Blossom's heel. Blossom to Bubbles and Drake.
Guys, no.
Buttercup.
It's fine. I'm not remotely ashamed. I'm just getting my life, people.
Buttercup. Continued.
And tonight, I finally get access to my trust, and I'll never have to come back to Clownsville again.
Macy.
What about me?
Buttercup.
You should come with me. 3 acres, farms, and chickens.
Bubbles quietly to Blossom.
Yeah.
Drake.
Why are you acting like being here is torture? I didn't raise you like this.
Buttercup.
Exactly. You raised us to be a franchise, not a family. We don't know how to be together without a short list of suggested dialogue.
Bubbles.
But remember how much fun we had when the cameras were off?
Buttercup.
When were they off?
Seeing Ace filming from the hallway, Blossom rolls her eyes. Blossom to Drake.
When you're a kid and stakes are supposed to be low, a kid should be worried about losing their lunch money or being picked last in PE. A kid shouldn't be worried about cat burglars or giant lizards or accidentally farting on the TRL.
Did they really just say that?
God.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Yes.
Bubbles.
Carson handled it that well.
Blossom.
There was always something scary around the corner. It wasn't normal, and we never had a space to process it.
Process it. Blossom continued.
You said you created us because you always wanted to be a dad. So why not just make 3 little girls?
Drake.
Well, that would be kind of weird.
Blossom shakes her head, frustrated with Drake's response. Macy exiting.
I'm late to my aero yoga. It's kind of like flying.
Buttercup.
Oh, that's fun. Call me.
Blossom.
I'm out of here too.
Bubbles.
Right. You spent a total of 10 minutes with us and you're already a ghost. Where are you going?
Blossom exiting.
I need to talk to a human being who understands emotions.
Drake offended.
I am a known Homo sapien.
Sarah Bellum's house. Day. A charming bungalow. Blossom rings the doorbell. Sarah Bellum, now an attractive redhead in her 40s, answers the door. Sarah delighted.
Flossie, I didn't think you would actually come.
Blossom.
Hey, Sarah.
Blossom meets Sarah for a hug. Blossom continued.
You still wear the same perfume.
Blossom and Sarah in unison.
Britney Spears Circus Fantasy.
Wow, talk about really 2000s. The 2000s
Oh,
called.
yeah.
They want their perfume back. Sarah Bellum's house. Same. Blossom and Sarah sit in the cozy den, drink tea, and catch up. Sarah's demeanor is warm. She's an earthy, big sister type. Sarah.
You know, I was hoping to see all of you. Where are my other bees? Just busy?
Blossom.
No, I just really needed to talk to someone one-on-one. When we're together, it's like we're suddenly kids again, and it just gets
Sarah.
emotional. Yeah, I get it.
Then.
You girls had a gnarly childhood. I used to fight with your dad about how much was expected of you.
Blossom.
You always stood up for us. It's why I replied to your text and not his.
Sarah.
Drake really does care deeply about you guys. He just didn't want you to hide your light. He thought pushing you was a form of love.
Blossom.
Well, didn't feel like it. And we were pushed for his dream.
Sarah.
It was your dream too. All three of you left it. You just didn't have any agency or independence. That was his mistake. He's not a bad guy, Floss. He can be enraging, oblivious. Trust me. I dated the man for 9 years. But he had a good heart. When he talked to me about you guys in private, it wasn't about fighting or flying.
Sarah continued.
It was about all the real stuff he loved about you.
Blossom.
Really?
As Sarah nods,
It kind of sounds like you still love him.
Sarah blushes as the tea kettle goes off. She goes up to fetch it as Blossom looks at her phone, thinks, then types a text. Powerpuff Girls home, kitchen, day. Bubbles and Drake sit at the kitchen table, still reviewing footage. They both wear sheet masks and are both flustered. Bubbles.
Okay, maybe everyone's internet works, but they are hallucinating that it doesn't because of something in the water or like...
Drake, solemn.
Aliens.
Bubbles.
Wait.
On the footage, Bubbles spots Henrietta at the window. Bubbles continued.
That's the same little girl we met in the front of the house. Coincidence?
Drake.
She's like 10.
No, that's Bubbles.
my line.
It happens.
Maybe we should look into her.
Bubbles.
She's like 10.
Drake.
So were you. Back when many a villain made the mistake of underestimating my girls.
Drake phone buzzes with a text. It's from Blossom. Very surprised, Drake opens it, then smiles. Drake continued.
Your sister texted me. She said if we're still investigating, to look out for the barfly's yellow eyes.
Bubbles.
Look at that! Progress!
Drake smiles touched.
Maybe I can come back from this after all.
Bubbles.
You know, once I get my money today, we can use part of my cut to go deeper with our investigation.
Drake looks guilty at the mention of the money. Drake.
Right.
Uh-oh. I think I know that means. And it get
Uh-oh.
Oh man, he's got some bad news about that.
Bubbles.
It's not gonna be much. I have to rinse. Gotta look fresh for the trust fund meeting.
Bubbles skips out. Drake keeps looking at the Henrietta footage. Her face is stormy, mysterious, possibly evil. Henrietta, surrounded by empties of monster energy. Oh, like empty cans of monster energy. That's a typo. Builds more woolly bears. Jojo bursts in, impatient. Jojo.
Time's up, Henny.
Henrietta.
They're not ready.
Jojo.
I don't care. Show me what you've got. The main event.
Henrietta pulls out a box and pulls open the lid, revealing 3 special woolly bears. 1 blue, 1 pink, and 1 green. Henrietta.
These are designed specifically to target them and intercept their minds. Blue for both.
Yeah, got it.
Jojo snatches the bugs from Henrietta, opens the window, and lets the woolly bears crawl out. Powerpuff Girls home. Bubbles' bathroom. Day. An upbeat Bubbles gets ready. Makeup and accessories are scattered all over the vanity. The blue woolly bear appears on her window. That was quick. Bubbles pulls on a blue beanie that covers her ears and has holes for her pigtails to emerge. Bubbles.
That's cute. Ski bunny mood.
The woolly bear looks perplexed. You can do that? That's interesting. Okay.
Apparently.
Yeah. Powerpuff Girls home, driveway, same. As Blossom approaches the house, she notices the pink woolly bear crawling up her arm. She frowns, picks it off, and places on a leaf. The woolly bear falls off the leaf and into a puddle where it short circuits. Powerpuff home, kitchen, same. Buttercup is about to take a sip of black coffee when she sees the green woolly bear coiled around her cup. She yelps, flicks it down the drain, and turns on the garbage disposal. Well, that would be kind of metal, like Small Soldier scene. Powerpuff Girls
yeah.
home, living room, day. Bubbles, Blossom, and Buttercup sit on the couch across from an attorney, Larry, as Drake stands anxiously in the corner. Larry is a typical cheap TV lawyer type. He organizes papers from a briefcase, Ace films. Everyone sits in silence. Buttercup.
Haven't I seen you on a bus bench?
Larry. Do you want to be Larry, Gar?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, because you've just been very quiet throughout most of this. I just didn't want to leave you out.
Yeah, no problem. I was actually looking for more lines anyway.
Just think of the most
All right.
boring voice you can think of for Larry.
Okay. I suppose we're both famous.
Looks through the papers.
So, we're looking at about 5 apiece. Right, Drake?
Drake watches the girls. Bubbles pulls her beanie up from her ear, hoping she heard correctly. We see the blue woolly bear crawling along the couch, headed for Bubbles' ear canal. Bubbles.
5 million?
Buttercup.
No way. 500,000? I mean, that feels low, but
Larry.
5,000.
Bubbles. Come again.
I'm sorry, what?
Drake.
Look, this isn't easy for me to say. I saw how hard you girls worked, how brave you were in all those battles. And I wanted to maximize your earnings, so I made some investments.
Oh no. Buttercup.
What did you invest in, Dad?
Drake.
Well, some real estate in 2008.
Oh no.
Fidget spinners.
Ooh.
Have you guys heard of Cronuts?
Okay, so context for this one. In 2008, there was a real estate market crash, so a lot of the value in houses dropped exponentially. I would know this because my family were realtors, and they started around the same time, and that's why we are not financially stable.
Oh yeah, I know that time. It was,
It's an interesting fact.
yeah.
Anywho. Ooh, back to the script. Buttercup. No, wait, Blossom. After Drake says the
yeah,
Cronuts.
yeah, got it. The money's gone? And you knew about it? Why did you make us come out here?
Drake.
Because I miss you. And I love you.
Bubbles.
So, the evil lab thing was a lie?
Drake.
No, I truly believe disaster is imminent.
Buttercup.
You are mentally ill. This is why I don't call or visit.
She picks up a vase. Drake instantly ducks and cowers. Drake.
I'm sorry, Buttercup.
Buttercup hauls off with the vase as if to throw it when a chair crashes through the window, revealing Bubbles' Hulk-level Furious is the one who threw the chair. Bubbles.
Oh shit.
What about me?
As she angrily gesticulates, she unwittingly flings off the woolly bear. Larry drops the briefcase and runs. The woolly bear heads for Bubbles again, crawling up her leg. Bubbles continued.
I always believed in you and defended you, Dad. Even when you sold away our likeness to that cartoon, which, by the way, totally whitewashed us, even then, I had your back. I always had a smile on my face. I never broke character, even though there was so much more to me. I always put family and the team first, no matter what.
Drake.
Did they just make a reference? Wait, are the Powerpuff Girls are
I think they made them interracial, I think.
Oh yeah, I
don't
think
know.
they had different
And
casting.
And they said
Yeah.
that they
Whitewash them. Yep. So yeah, they.
that's not no.
That
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
That's not how that works.
cringe.
Ah.
Yep. That's. Okay, Drake, you're up.
Oh, it's
All right.
pushing too much
it's
stuff.
it's
that
pushing it to. It's pushing it beyond my.
a lot of like,
Ugh.
yeah.
Okay, let's just get through this
Yep.
dumpster fire. Sweetie.
Drake tries to stop Bubbles as she heads for the jagged hole where the window used to be. Drake puts his hand on her arm. Bubbles.
I'm out of here. It's relapse time.
Uh-oh. And the woolly bear
fuck.
crawls from Bubbles onto Drake and into his ear. Bubbles flies out the window, a blue streak in the sky. Buttercup glares at Drake and flies after her. Blossom.
You stole my childhood because of you. I killed Mojo, and it ruined my life.
Then angrily,
Do you even care?
Drake is silent. We see a moment of a yellow glint in his eye, but Blossom doesn't see it. Blossom continue.
Cool. Got it. I never want to see you again.
She exits as we end Act 3. Okay, this is it. We're near the
Oh.
2/3 the way through.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
thank God.
We're near the end.
We're near the
Hallelujah.
end.
We can do
Oh, my God.
we can do this. High five. Oh, wait. Don't know if you guys can have those reactions.
High five.
Thanks.
I don't have. I can't raise my arms.
It's a thought
I'm not
that counts.
technologically advanced.
Well, I could hit your hand with my head. Hold on.
There you go.
Bump.
Try
bump,
it. Yeah.
Bump.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Now,
Yeah, I'm sorry about the horns.
it's okay.
I mean, I am a dragon after all.
It's okay. Anywho, Act 4, Jail, Day, a close-up of a man's mouth. Officer. Bubbles, Utonium. Oh,
I'm
you,
sorry.
You can have it, officer.
Okay, let me go.
Low gruffy, like this. Bubbles Utonium.
On Bubbles is in a holding cell. She opens her bloodshot eyes, plastered with sleep. She sits up, looking rough. Reveal Ace beside an office outside the cell. He gives Bubbles a brief, compassionate wave. Bubbles stumbles towards him. As they walk down the hallway, Bubbles vomits. Oh, God.
Oh,
Ace
God.
pats her back. I've got a great shot of you freeing all those snakes from the zoo. Bubbles
They were legless lizards, Ace.
spits out the last bit.
Not that it matters.
Powerpuff Girls' house, kitchen day. Blossom finishes her coffee. Wait, she just finished her coffee? Jeez,
Good
how
lord.
long was this morning?
It's probably like
Sets the coffee by
a
the
very long morning, like a few hours.
Well, I mean, the fact that, yeah, like, fucking Bubbles went to jail, this could be the next day.
Okay, that might
Probably.
be. You know, yeah, that kind of makes sense. It would take a while to get someone out of bail. Don't ask how I know that. Blossom finishes her coffee, sets the cup by the sink. Stay in the kitchen to reveal a mangled green woolly bear, the one Buttercup disposed earlier, crawl out of the sink. Powerpuff Girls' house, entryway, day. Blossom opens the front door. When she hears a phone ring, she stops, looks inside at the red phone. But wasn't it unplugged? Blossom walks over to it as it stops ringing. Confused, Blossom goes upstairs, passing by the green woolly bear, now crawling up the banister. Buttercup's room, day. Blossom tiptoes to Buttercup's side of the bed. Macy's asleep. Buttercup's Googling backpacking trips on her phone. Blossom.
Did you hear the phone ring?
Buttercup.
Yeah, it was in the house line. How far do you think $5,000 can get me?
Buttercup continued. Speaks as she types.
Direct flights to Peru.
Blossom.
I know it's stupid. I can't stop thinking about that creepy guy in the bar. Those yellow eyes.
Buttercup.
He probably has liver disease.
Then reading Blossom.
Look, this spidey sense you're feeling right now, it's a part of you that you would like to believe there's an evil in town. Because that means maybe Dad's not a pathological liar, but you know, Occam's razor?
I think that's a saying, I think. Bubbles enters in sunglasses. Buttercup covers her nose as the green woolly bear crawls along Buttercup's wall toward her bed. Bubbles acknowledging.
Yeah, I stink. Thank you for your compassion. I'm going back to LA now. I'll FaceTime you at Christmas if I'm still alive.
Close on. The woolly bear crawling into an ear canal. Oh no! Did it finally get Buttercup? Pull back to reveal. Macy, springing out of bed, possess. She grabs the bedside table lamp and smashes it on Buttercup's head, then turns toward Blossom, flashing her yellow eyes. Blossom!
Oh my god, yellow eyes!
Macy throws down the bookcase. Bubbles attacks her, but Macy manages to duck and throw Bubbles smack into a wall. Bubbles tries to shake off the blows as Macy lifts up a bedside table, about to smash it over Bubbles' head. When Buttercup kicks Macy's legs out from under her, Macy falls, hitting her head on a desk chair, causing the green woolly bear to fly out of her ear. Macy groans. The girls stare at the green woolly bear in awe. Powerpuff Girls home. Drake's lab. Day. The girls examine the woolly bear under a microscope. Blossom dissects it, revealing its wiring and a square metal chip. Bubbles.
Whoa, it's a robot? Magic?
Oh my freaking god. Blossom.
This is an AI chipset. The furry hairs on the outside are actually nanofibers, intended to latch onto something. I'm guessing a brain?
Buttercup.
How do you know all that?
Blossom.
I have a PhD in biotech.
They clearly don't know.
Really? You guys don't know that?
Buttercup.
Of course I knew that.
Bubbles.
Biotech? Duh. Nerd alert.
Blossom.
Anyway, I think someone engineered these things for mind control. The guy at the bar? Macy? That's why their eyes had that weird yellow glint. They were possessed.
Then realizing.
Dad was right. Evil is back in Townsville.
Bubbles is stunned. Buttercup is still a little skeptical. Buttercup.
So, someone puts this thing in Macy to get her to what? Attack us? Because that's a bunk plan.
Blossom.
I don't know. This thing looks pretty damaged. Maybe it misfired?
Bubbles.
Dad and I were working on a theory. Buttercup, do you remember that girl we met outside the house? Our biggest fan?
Buttercup realizing.
The one with the pet caterpillar.
Bubbles.
Yeah, that was shady. And we spotted her in my dock footage outside Kano, watching us.
Buttercup.
I can't believe this. I really thought Drake made it all up. Like that mom who poisoned her kid for Disney tickets.
Oof. Bubbles.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
Man, I can't believe we were all thinking it. Well, you guys said it out loud. I was thinking it. So Bubbles is next.
So crazy. Like, think bigger.
Suddenly, all three girls get Google alerts on their phones. Sponsored by Google. Buttercup.
Are you guys seeing this?
Bubbles.
What the?
Blossom turns on the TV. A breaking news banner reads, Townsville erupts in riots, chaos. A newspaper reports. Newscaster. The riots started moments ago, the cause of which are still unknown. The girls are in shock as they watch new footage of citizens destroying Townsville. Match that footage too. Mayor's office continues. TV's on. Jojo looks in the mirror, deciding between two ties, red or blue. Henrietta opens the window, surrounded by her woolly bear creations. Henrietta.
Just so I'm clear, now that we're gonna loose the woolly bears onto Townsville, let them crawl into people's brains, and then turn their aggrometer up to 10.
Exactly. We need a new plan after your idiot worms incepted the wrong Utonium. Then after a havoc ensues, I'll blame the entire thing on Drake. He'll confess via Woolly Bear that he's drunk with power. Blah, blah, blah. I arrest him, save the day, and Townsville re-elects me mayor. A fun bonus, Drake rots in prison, and maybe I get to console Blossom. Oh, God.
Oh,
that-
God.
He still likes her.
Ah.
Oh my
Creep
God.
alert!
Woo, woo, woo. With that,
Wee
Jojo
woo.
picks the red tie, of course. Henrietta sadly watches her woolly bears leave the office out the window en masse. Wait, so are they bears or are they worms? Or
They're
They're
caterpillars.
worms, but they're called woolly bear worms.
Oh,
They're called woolly bears, yeah.
yeah, because I
thought
was
they were
getting confused.
caterpillars.
No, yeah, they're a worm. They're just called woolly bears.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Okay, thanks for letting me know, because it almost sounded like they were being attacked by little cybernetic teddy bears.
No. They're
That would actually
they're
be
worms.
ter-
That would be
actually
really
be a
hilarious.
cool. That would be a very cool episode, though.
Water bears exist, so
Yeah.
Henrietta?
they're microscopic. Goodbye, Karen, Jared, Eric, Melania, Donald, Rudy Wait.
Oh my God, did they?
Wait.
Rudy
Wait,
Giuliani. What the
Giuliani?
fuck?
I paused. I'm like, wait, are these based off of? Hold on. Wait a minute.
Oh no.
Hold
Eric,
up.
Melania, Donald, Rudy, and Ted? Jared? Are these all of Trump's, like, family members?
Oh
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck?
Oh. I thought the Karen and Jared thing were like bad jokes, like the Jared from Subway, Karen because Karens. I don't know. Oh my God, they just.
I
You know what? To
don't-
be fair, this
Melania
was
Donald.
during the. This was
What
probably
the
Melania
fuck?
Donald, Eric. Oh
Well-
no.
Well, to be fair, this was in 2020. The original script was probably during the in Trump's trying to get reelected.
Oh, that's true. And the red tie would make sense. Oh.
Oh,
They were trying to make
God.
a political statement here.
They
Ugh.
were. Because as soon as they said the red and
Ugh.
blue tie, I was like, oh, that's a
That's
political sentiment there.
It's a terrible
And of course-
euphemism.
An evil
Definitely.
person picks the red tie. I'm just like, oh.
that is
and
like
not
a-
to get political at all, but
the woke
honestly,
agenda, man.
Oh God,
Honestly-
politics
hon-
ruin everything. But then again, this
exactly,
was already ruined.
exactly. And here's the thing: I've met people on both political parties, and not all of them are like that. Okay, just gonna
know.
make that clear.
I do know that
People are
for
just
a fact.
people are just so unhinged with the politics.
Yeah.
That's why I don't watch the news
Politics-
anymore.
yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't. It's gotten so bad.
Toxic.
It's turned
oh,
into
God.
real life brain rot
Yes.
in real time.
Yes, I've been dealing with it for the past few days, and I'm yeah.
All I keep getting is just crappy
Yeah.
political ads on basically whether they're good or bad. But on the two parties, personally, and I'm not gonna get political on here because you know what, we're
Yeah.
not gonna make it that kind of stream.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep your politics out of my films. I don't care which side you're on. I don't want to hear it. Like, I don't need it shoved in my face.
Thank
I'm
you.
trying to enjoy
Life.
Exactly.
movie. I don't need to have politics brought into it.
Amen.
That's how I see
Hallelujah
it.
to that.
All
Amen
right.
to that.
After that garbage fire, Utomium House. Living room, continuous. The girls keep watching TV as the news switches to a press conference, the banner below. Townsville erupts in chaos. Mind-controlling robots. Mayor Mondell speaks. Jojo.
Citizens, under the control of these malicious robots, are being forced to act violently toward each other with no end in sight. I'm sad to say to believe my late father was right. This appears to be the work of Professor Drake Utonium.
Bubbles.
What?
On TV, news footage of Drake on a rooftop screaming. Drake.
Burn, Townsville! all must pay.
Wow. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'd love to see that. Like, it's basically Professor Utonium off his rocker, like that one Daniel Radcliffe scene from the Guns Akimbo.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's a very funny movie if you've never seen it, Liz. Basically,
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's a killing game show, and
Mhm.
it was, I think, or was it Elijah Wood? I always mix the two up.
Are you talking about Guns at Kimbo?
Yeah, Duns Akimbo. Was it Daniel Radcliffe?
Yeah, when it
or Elijah?
yeah, it was Daniel Radcliffe in that famous picture of him in his bathrobe and in slippers with guns bolted to his hands.
Yeah, it's a really funny image, honestly, and it's a very funny movie too. Like the movie knew this image. Like when that image got leaked online, people thought he was literally losing his shit, and they got memed all over the internet. So much so that they added it to the movie.
Which was perfect. I was like,
Whoever
did that, whoever made that decision needed a fucking raise.
It's a very funny movie. I think you can find it on a streaming service that's free.
Nice.
You gotta
Yeah,
watch it.
It's a great movie.
It is
I'll
a really great
definitely
movie.
check it out.
There was also another one. I think that was still Radcliffe, where he was a zombie, and well, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna bother with that one
No.
because it does
I
have
don't
a
think
weird
that
scene that does
was
sound
Daniel
inappropriate.
Radcliffe. I think that wasn't Daniel Radcliffe. I think it was someone else.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking forward to it. You can see his. If you're looking for it, you can see his Blossom,
Yellow eyes.
Buttercup,
Someone's setting him up.
Bubbles,
He needs us now.
Off Blossom, overwhelmed and terrified by this call of duty. Modern Warfare 6. End of Act 4. Now
Soap trusted you.
I just pictured the Call of Duty box art with Professor Utonium and his angry face when he's
And it cuts the cutscene. Soap trusted you.
Okay, I don't really play Call of Duty, so I wouldn't really know. But
Me neither. I only saw that meme once, and I was like, that's gonna be instilled in my head forever.
oh no, it would be like Bubbles trusted you.
Trusted you.
Okay.
The Powerpuff Girls trusted you.
Yes. Oh.
Townsville trusted you.
Man, I feel like salty DK Dan right now. With all these funny memes I keep thinking of. Okay, Townsville Streets, Act 5, various day. The Powerpuff Girls drive toward town in the white Powerpuff Mobile, a Sprinter van. They have a car? Powerpuff drives, Powerpuffs or Blossom in front. Oh no, wait, actually I remember that. I think they had a wacky racist thing. Bubbles in back. The pull up to the city I think they mean they pull up to the Century Center because it's the
Yeah.
pull up. Buttercup,
I can't believe we didn't fly.
Blossom,
I'm sorry. You know I can't get on a plane without a Xanax.
Buttercup.
But you can literally fly.
Can't handle this. Neither can we.
Let's sidebar this.
They get out of the car. We see anarchy in the streets. Cars on fire. Fights breaking out. Bubbles.
They're all possessed. This is like the gathering of the juggalos.
I'm sorry, what?
What
Have
the
you ever
fuck?
do you know what okay, so do you know what juggalos are?
Aren't they like men who constantly do it with other people for money?
No. So
That's a
juggalos
gigolo.
That's a gigolo. Juggalo, that's the female version of a juggalo. So juggalos are a group of wannabe gangs that have the Hatchet Man, the running Hatchet Man, and they wear clown makeup. They were like
Oh.
a wannabe gang back in the day, yeah.
Oh, the more you know.
Yep, they like worship this band. And yeah, they were like a wannabe group.
And that's still
Fun-
bad,
fun
right?
story. No, they were harmless.
Okay.
I went to school with a lot of them. They were pretty cool.
Blossom,
You've been?
Bubbles, Hottie.
I was paid to repair.
Blossom.
We need to get to Dad.
The girls keep taking it in. People are fighting, shouting, and destroying property. Fire hydrants have been opened, and there's water all over the streets. Nearby, Henrietta, unnoticed by the Powerpuff Girls, strolls through the insanity she's helped create. She spots the girls and picks up her phone, ducking into an alley. Alley, Day, Henrietta, into phone.
Okay, they're here. You might want to make that arrest.
Cross-cut phone call. Mayor's office, Day. Jojo's on the phone, exhilarated.
All 3 of them? Even Blossom?
Henrietta, bored.
Yep. You'll get to see them kick and scream as their dad gets hauled off to jail. But like you put on your vision board. Which you should never allow anyone, by the way. The gold Lambo is cringe.
Jojo smiles, taking in this moment when his pet monkey screeches. Jojo frowns, his moon darkening.
No, it's not enough. I can't squander this opportunity.
Henrietta?
What do you want me to do, Jojo?
I want them to know how it feels to watch their father die. New plan.
Townsville City Center,
Oh,
same.
shit.
The Powerpuff Girls head for Drake. On their way there, they cannot help but notice the mayhem. Bubbles stops. Bubbles.
Guys, wait. What about all these people? They need us.
Blossom looks around, conflicted. Buttercup keeps moving, then turns when she sees Blossom and Bubbles haven't moved. Buttercup.
Come on! Saving Dad's life! I get it, but playing superhero again?
Buttercup gestures to the fighting and ruin around them. Buttercup continues.
These are the same Normos that kicked us out of here a decade ago. Why would we want to help them?
Blossom sighs, conflicted. Bubbles sees her wavering. Bubbles.
Blossom, you're the one who always said we should help people no matter what. Remember? You had the biggest, bravest heart of all 3 of us. That's why you were the leader.
Blossom.
I was the leader because Dad said so.
Buttercup.
That's not true. I was designed to be in charge, but your annoying type A ass claimed that role,
Has to admit.
and you owned it.
Bubbles.
Guys, I know everyone here rejected us for semi-misogynistic reasons, but Townsville is our home, and it's getting destroyed. We have to save it, and Dad.
But they killed a person. To Buttercup.
What?
Oh, no, sorry, that was me.
Oh,
Because
sorry,
misogynistic
yeah.
reasons, they killed a man.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem that misogynistic.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, to Buttercup. Bubbles.
This is our chance to show them that they were wrong about us.
Buttercup looks around, taking it in. Buttercup.
Look, I hate this town. I'm 50-50 on Drake. But I've got a heart on for mayhem. That won't go down. I'm in.
Did they really just say that?
Oh my god.
Yep.
They did.
Oh,
And what's... Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. I mean, luckily we're down 10 pages, so we're almost to the end, people.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
Bubbles smiles.
We're
Looks to
almost done.
Blossoms. She's shaking. Blossom.
No, I have done too much work and therapy to go there. I'm a grown woman now. I have degrees and a boyfriend and furniture from West Elm. I'm not a Powerpuff Girl.
Blossom starts to have a panic attack and runs off. Bubbles is about to take off after Bubbles. Buttercup, stopping her.
We have to move on.
Bubbles.
But Bloss,
Buttercup.
we'll do it for her, okay? That's what she wants, even if she can't say it. She was just always our conscious.
Bubbles.
And I was just the attention whore.
Buttercup.
Hey, you were amazing.
Bubbles nods.
Why is it underlined?
I don't know. Maybe they were gonna use that for the. Maybe they're gonna use it for the trailer that never existed.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Bubbles nods, touched. They take off in the other direction. Townsville, sky overhead. Moments later. Possessed Drake is still standing on the rooftop. Bubbles and Buttercup observe from a safe distance. Buttercup.
Okay, so when Macy hit her head, it drove the woolly bear out of her. We need to do something like that, but on a mass scale, without, like,
Bubbles.
killing people, right?
Bubbles looks around. Her eyes land on a spa with an advertisement for laser hair removal. Her eyes light up. Bubbles continued.
Oh, electrolysis.
Buttercup frustrated.
I know you don't get the unnatural thing, but now's not the time.
Bubble flies to a telephone pole and rips a wire out of the pole, exposing its frayed end. Buttercup smiles, getting it. Buttercup continued.
Oh, sick. We're gonna fry them?
Yeah, they're gonna electrocute all those people without killing them. Seems like a decent.
Pretty much a mass tasing.
Exactly. Bubbles.
No, we're going to lightly shock them, enough to drive the bugs out, but not enough to kill them. Look, they're all stranding in water. Help me grab that pole.
They fly over to a telephone pole and began to uproot it. Allie, same. Blossom sits beside a dumpster doing breathing exercises. She closes her eyes and opens them, revealing young Blossom. Young Blossom.
Why are you hiding?
Blossom.
Can't do this. I just want a normal life. I can't be the hero they want me to be.
Young Blossom.
So, be the hero you want to be. Do it on your terms. You don't have to wear a dress. You don't have to take Daddy's notes about being less bossy. And you don't have to spend the rest of your life blaming yourself for Mojo. You just have to be true to yourself. Be the person you would have been if no one was telling you what to do.
Blossom considers this. Young Blossom disappears. Suddenly, the ground trembles. Townsville city center, same. Buttercup and Bubbles hold the telephone pole above the crowd. Buttercup.
Just touch it to the water and the shock will spread.
They lower the pole gingerly. A jolt of electricity surges through the teeming mass outstanding in the flood streets. People are knocked out. Then suddenly, Bubbles.
Look!
Woolly bears are crawling and jumping out of people's ears. Bubbles and Buttercup are stoked, but then Henrietta.
Hello, Powerpuffs.
Reveal Henrietta on the roof of the building with Drake. The sisters are midair, holding the pole aloft. Henrietta continued.
I have complete and total power over him.
To Drake.
Right, Professor Quacktonium.
I would have gone with Professor Quack. Drake nods numbly. Bubbles.
I knew you were a fake fan. Nobody's favorite is Blossom.
Ouch.
Damn.
Buttercup.
Look, I don't know what you want with our dad, but please, let's talk this out. Girl to girl.
Henrietta.
You're not a girl. You're a born grown-up who used to be cool. Hang it up and start a book club.
Bubbles lets go of the pole.
What is that line? What the fuck?
I don't know. It's maybe like it's maybe like what networks think old people do.
Oh, yeah.
Like, remember Family Guy? Like, Lois used to have a book club.
True.
Okay, Bubbles lets go of the pole, ready to save Drake, but with the electric current, it's too much for Buttercup alone. Buttercup.
Bubbles!
Bubbles sees Buttercup needs her and helps her with the pole before it crashes to the ground. But the sisters are stuck. Buttercup continued.
We can't drop the pole. It will kill them all.
Henrietta.
Let's go for a walk.
Drake obediently walks to the edge of a building and falls off. Bubbles and Buttercup are helpless, holding the pole, screaming. End of Act 5.
Jesus fuck,
Man,
dude.
this is fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotten dark really fast.
Well, to be fair,
My
it
God.
is a CW show, or was
Mhm.
planned to be a CW show, which nothing went in with it.
Yeah.
Anywho, this is it, the final act, ladies and gentlemen. Act 6.
We're
Six.
almost there.
6 more pages. 6 more pages.
Woo!
Townsville.
It's the final countdown.
Exactly. Townsville. Day. Drake plummets towards the ground. Buttercup screams. Bubbles watches in terror as Drake falls. Bubbles.
Daddy!
Drake drops faster and faster, 30 feet away from the ground, then 20, then 10, when Blossom cuts through the air and scoops him up. Buttercup.
That's my bitch right there.
Mayor's office, continuous. Jojo watches from his window, furious. No, no, no! Back in the air, Blossom soaks up her hero moment. Blossom.
I'm sorry I'm late, Tad. But I had to make peace with an old.
Drake slaps and scratches at Blossom, still possessed. Blossom continued.
Stop! Ow! You're so annoying.
Well, in hindsight, that does kind of make sense. He's still possessed.
I
What?
could just imagine it like this. Just go, like a freaking
Like
wild
a,
cat.
like a feral
Like a cat.
You know, I could just go like this.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Scratching like a cat.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really have any sharp. Well, at least he doesn't have sharp fingernails like one. I would know. I own a cat.
You never know. He probably might have forgot to clip his nails that day.
I mean, let's be honest. Drake is kind of a weird guy.
Yeah, true.
He is.
I mean, who eats? Who spills Go-Gurt?
Yeah, that is true. How does
Apparently.
he spill Gogurt on his shirt? That is a real psychopath right there.
Apparently, Professor Utonium.
The best way to enjoy a Go-Gurt: put it in the freezer.
Oh yeah.
Professor Quacktonium. Also, like, Henrietta's lines are just so boring.
Yeah, honestly,
Oh, yeah, there's
Henrietta's a boring villain. I get they want to probably add some new villains since it's been years since the old ones.
You know, they
Yeah.
would have just replaced her from Henrietta to Miss Morbucks.
Oh, that would have been far better. Princess Morbucks returns.
Exactly, like she has her own team of scientists coming up with all these gadgets for her.
Or no, even better,
Smart.
or even smarter. She would have been the daughter of Morbucks. Would-
Yeah,
wouldn't
that
it
would
made-
have been better.
Oh my God, that would have been.
That would have been a far better plot twist.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to still watch we have to keep reading until find out how this
Yeah.
all ends.
How this ends, yep.
Okay, let's see. Blossom lands on the street with Drake, his fists flying. Blossom punches him in the face. Ha! Nice. We've been waiting for that all.
Thank
His
fucking God.
woolly bear flies out of his ear. Blossom stomps it as Drake moans on the ground. Blossom continued.
That was a surprisingly
Cathartic, and amen
or
to that.
cathartic.
I mean, that felt really good. Townsville
Mhm.
City Center. Bubbles is stomping out all the woolly bears in the street when Blossom lands beside her. Bubbles gives her a huge hug. Bubbles.
Blassie, you saved the day.
Blossom, beaming.
That's all she needed. She just needed to punch her dad in the face, and her depression and anxiety and everything she felt would be cured.
Don't we all?
Yeah. Haven't heard that one in a while.
Henrietta, OS.
My babies. My poor babies.
Blossom and Bubbles turn to find Henrietta crouched in a puddle, mourning her woolly bears. Bubbles, stomping one.
Oops.
Henrietta smiles menacingly, slowly standing up. Henrietta.
Woolly bears, mount up.
Oh, wait, is she now Roach Coach or something?
Apparently.
Apparently, she thinks she's a transformer.
The busted woolly bears start to rise up and crawl toward Henrietta as she cackles maniacally when suddenly Henrietta is electrocuted and flies into a building. Hard, reveal Buttercup with a live wire behind her. The woolly bears slump ineffectually without Henrietta's leadership. Bubbles.
Fine. Way too much.
Buttercup is worried until Henrietta starts coughing. The girls sigh, relieved. Buttercup's eyes light up. Buttercup.
Not dead.
Buttercup and Bubbles high five. Then they hear cheering. They turn to discover a massive crowd cheering for them. The sisters soak it up, feeling like real heroes again. So wait, did they kill? So did they defeat her?
I think
Yeah,
what they did, they
she's alive.
electrocuted her, but
Yeah.
Drake's House
to
Day.
near death.
Drake's House Day, newscaster. In a sweeping reversal of fate, the Powerpuff Girls are beloved again in Townsville. A super bloom surrounds the Utonium home.
Stupid.
Townsville residents swing by, leaving gifts. A huge sigh is hung across the front lawn. Thank you, Powerpuff Girls. Drake's house, Blossom's bedroom, day, on the TV. The town is pleading for the girls to return permanently, but the sisters have yet to comment. Pan from the TV to Blossom standing by the window. She admires signs outside as she listens, watches a Bitmoji. Clive.
Look, I get it. It's a cool opportunity. I just love our life together. I don't want to ask you to turn it down, but I hope you do. Sorry. Doing this on Bitmoji was a stupid idea. Love you.
Blossom sighs, then notices something outside. Drake's house, day. Blossoms opens the front door as someone walks away. Blossom.
Jojo?
Jojo turns, smiles shyly at Blossom.
Hey, I was just leaving you guys a little token of appreciation.
Inside, Buttercup looks out the window, watching him. Buttercup.
Bubba, come here.
Bubbles joins her at the window. Bubbles.
What? Whoa!
Intercut with Blossom picks up Jojo's gift. It's an action figure of her. The one we saw Jojo holding in the teaser. Blossom.
Wow. Where did you get this?
I actually bought it behind my dad's back when I was a kid. I'd like to hide it under the bed, like. Oh God! No!
That is so
No!
cringe.
Oh my!
No!
Oh! Oh!
No!
I can't believe they-
Like what?
Oh!
Like porn.
No.
No.
Why?
No!
No! Why? Why?
Why the fuck did they make him say that?
It's a.
Now they ruined Mojo Jojo for me. What the fuck?
Oh, okay. So you were hiding your Blossom figurine, like okay.
No,
I don't
it's
even
even
wanna know what
worse.
he
Weird
does with that
stuff,
thing.
It's
huh?
even worse to
Yeah.
think, considering he got that as a kid.
Oh, that's
Oh
so
my God.
bad.
Oh,
She better wash her hands after touching that thing.
oh God,
Mhm.
burn it. Sell it on eBay. It's probably worth
Oh
a
my
mint.
God, I need a drink to that. Holy shit.
Oh, amen.
Oh.
Oh my God. It better not be sticky.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
okay.
If you continue reading, it's you'll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so gross.
It's good.
3 pages later. Awkward over explains.
Not because I did anything creepy with it, just because he hated you.
Buttercup.
Oh my God, this is brutal.
Tell me about it. Blossom.
No. Yeah, I got that. I remember. I'm still so sorry, Jojo.
It was an accident. Speaking of, I'm sorry about falsely accusing your dad of mass terrorism.
Wait, you're just fine now after just what?
Yeah, well, to be fair,
I
Well,
don't think
technically-
I call bluff. Doubt. X for doubt.
well, technically they can't prove it was not him.
I swear, if he just is now like cool with them,
No, it can't be. There is no way. His name is Mojo Jojo. His dad's
Yeah.
Mojo,
Yeah.
and his name's Jojo.
but
He's
he's
Mojo.
still got a crush on Blossom.
Which sounds still very wrong if you think about it in the Powerpuff
Oh
context.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is kind of
Yeah.
weird.
Blossom.
Yeah. Real egg on your face, huh?
No! No!
Little bit,
What the
yeah.
fuck?
Yeah. Hey, sorry I blamed your dad on terrorism.
Jeez.
We
Good
cool?
lord.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
This is insane.
I know. Blossom.
Well, I guess we're even.
Then awkward stumble.
I mean, we're not even. Nowhere close. I just mean, don't worry.
Bubbles.
Is she flirting? Girl.
You think you guys are gonna stay?
Blossom.
I don't know. We just have to talk it out.
Well, I hope you do.
Jojo starts to walk away. Blossom.
Jojo, why don't you hate me?
Smiles and shrugs.
It's not for lack of trying. Night.
Blossom watches Jojo go, oddly drawn to him. No.
No.
Buttercup.
Classic hate boner.
Oh, that's.
Oh, sorry. Classic hate boner.
Oh, that just burns my stomach. That or the Gatorade.
That made me want to gag.
Oh
Ugh.
my God.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
What is this?
Utomium house, dining room, night. The sisters talk over each other at dinner, telling Drake a story. Their energy is magnetic and warm, like old times. Buttercup.
So, Dad, I come up from behind her and zap her. She flies like 20 feet and splat into the wall.
All of them crack up. Drake slaps a knee. Drake.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
A child almost died. That is hilarious.
Good thing they caught her. She murdered her parents.
Bubbles. Oh, man, that's a...
Really? Good. Gosh.
It says
Gosh?
gosh. I think they meant to
Gosh?
say gosh, but
Good. I think they meant to say gosh.
There's a
I was
lo-
like,
there's a lot of
Good
typos in this.
gosh.
There is a lot of typos in this script, honestly.
Yeah,
It's like,
this felt rushed.
yeah, well, it is a revision version, and somehow I think it made it worse.
Yep.
Makes you wonder what's in the original.
It might have gone into a different direction,
Drake.
but they were like, no, let's make it weird.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, Drake.
So, sorry.
Okay.
So, have you girls thought about whether or not you want to stay in Townsville?
The girls look at each other, quiet. Blossom about to speak when Drake cuts her off. Drake continues.
Before you answer, I just want to say, I know you are individuals with full lives and aspirations, so if picking up your old mantle doesn't feel like your life anymore, I want you to honor that.
The girls are shocked by Drake's uncharacteristic clarity. Buttercup.
we sure we got that bug out?
Drake.
Sarah called me, which I know wasn't easy for her, and mentioned that I sometimes don't express to you girls that I see you as full people.
Bubbles.
I said that too, Jerry Orbosh.
Drake.
You're my daughters first, and your happiness
Rats.
is all that matters.
Blossom.
Oh my God. You and Sarah talked? You know she still has a crush on you.
Drake.
We'll discuss Sarah later. For now, you girls need to make a decision.
Excusing himself.
If you need me, I'll be in my lab.
Drake leaves. A beat. Buttercup.
Are we really doing this?
Blossom.
I'd be giving up my whole life. A job, a great guy that loves me.
Bubbles.
I'd be giving up Hollywood. It was my dream. I probably look pathetic to you guys, but
Blossom kindly.
you didn't.
Buttercup.
I'm giving up backyard chickens
Then Sirius.
and a lot of other stuff too. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss it. What about you guys?
They share nervous glances. Blossom, the most conflicted. Bubbles.
Grew up in a small town, and when the rain would fall down, I just stare out of my window.
Bubbles smiles, joining in. Buttercup smiles, joining in. Buttercup and Bubbles.
Dreaming of what could be, and I'd end up happy. I would pray I could break away.
They both stop singing and look at Blossom. Is she in or not? Question mark. Blossom looked pained, shakes her head. Buttercup and Bubbles share a disappointed nod. A silent beat. Then Blossom, belting it, baby.
I'll spread my wings and I'll learn how to fly. Like do what it takes till I touch the sky.
Buttercup,
It was a fake out.
Bubbles. I think
Oh,
they're
wait.
just, yeah, they're just
It
saying
was a fake out.
Bubbles.
What a slut.
Buttercup and Bubbles are thrilled. They join in singing in each other's faces. Visceral, a complete return to childhood. All three girls.
I'll make a wish, take a chance, make a change, and break away.
Oh, I see. This is a Britney Spears songs. Like, I'll spread my wings and I'll learn how to fly. I'll do what it takes.
Oh my god, that was
Oh my
the
God.
song! Oh my god!
I
I'll
haven't
make a
heard that
wish,
one.
Take a chance,
Make a change and
break
break away.
I couldn't figure out what song. I'm like, is this a real song? Is this not? And oh my god, I should have known this.
Well, we were all idiots for not realizing it. It was the last
Oh
few.
my god.
I
The
think we
brain
were
rot affected us so bad we completely forgot.
a Britney
the-
Spears song.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Okay, this is the last page,
Oh.
ladies and gentlemen. Powerpuff Girls home. Drake's lab. Drake hears the girls singing upstairs and smiles. He peers into a microscope, examining a defunct woolly bear robot. But he's doing more than just examining it. He's repairing it. The bot wriggles back to life, and Drake smiles. He walks to a cabinet, revealing a hidden door. He opens it, walks inside. Drake's secret lab. Lights flicker on as Drake places a bot in a glass cage, surrounded by other monstrous, mysterious specimens. As he exits, he looks to a picture of his wall of himself, Butters, Buttercup, and Blossom as young girls. He looks at them, guilt-ridden. Utopian House, night. Closes on the 2000s action figure of Blossom as the girls continue to scream, sing, and dance in the beat background. Match 2,
Sorry.
Mojo's Observatory night. A camera feed to JoJo watches. The action figure has a secret camera inside. Oh god, he made it work.
Whoa,
He
no.
was being a creep.
No!
Oh
A
my
scowl
god.
in his face. His pet monkey watches the feed beside him, eating a banana. That is not a euphemism. That is not
Oh
a
my
euphemism.
I'll find another way to win re-election. We took them out once. We can do it again. Right, Dad?
The monkey screeches with fervor as we cut to black. The end.
Yes.
Oh
Holy
my
shit,
God,
we're
that was
done.
So
That,
bad.
Oh
that
my
was-
god.
that was like eating a foot-long shit sandwich.
Oh,
Okay,
but we
so-
did
was
it.
just horrible.
We did it.
Okay, I do have to say I'm glad
Ah.
that JoJo actually did not forgive them.
Well,
Oh, I knew.
you wouldn't have a
he
series,
didn't
which
forgive him.
we technically never did.
True.
That's why I pressed X for doubt.
I just, with how bad it was, I just, excuse me, I just didn't expect it to, I really thought they were just gonna, like, have a makeup, and then, like, there would be a new villain that came in and be like, hoo-ah,
Oh,
you
like
know?
like him.
Nah, that'd be more
Yes.
like a saving for a season 2 that's never gonna happen and never did.
Yes.
Thank
Yep.
God.
Honestly, that would be kind of interesting if him appeared at the final scene and just go like, "Well, it seems your plan did not work. Perhaps you could use some otherworldly assistance."
Yeah. Thank God nothing came of that, but still. Oh, that
Like
was
him
nuts.
appears from the shadows.
Yeah,
really
that's
creepy like.
Yeah, that would be
Ugh.
more like of a foreshadowing of a future season, because Mojo Jojo's the main villain, and it would be wrong to not make him the major antagonist of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh, but that was the Powerpuff Girls blind reading script, and whew, boy, I can't believe of all the stuff we saw through all that.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
was just.
I didn't think it was gonna be as bad as it was. I did not expect it to be bad.
Like-
Oh, it was bad.
really
Like-
bad.
like-
Like,
It was so
holy
bad. Holy shit.
Yeah, I am burning with rage.
I
Honestly-
was like, okay, it can't get that bad. Like, maybe cringy and all that, but holy moly, that was.
It makes me want to pour Clorox into my brain and just scrub out the memory of what I just read.
Well, on the plus side, this never got greenlit, and hopefully it never will.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
somebody burn that script and blank everybody's memories who knows of it.
And as mentioned before, Powerpuff Girls is getting a reboot with the original creator behind it all. But of course, we have to worry more about the people developing the show, because you can't really blame the developers. You gotta blame the producers too,
Oh yeah.
because
Yeah.
sometimes a producer can ruin everything by not giving the proper budget, not giving the proper time, not
Oh,
getting the
yeah.
proper people for the group. This is why I'm more harsh on people around the development of something more than the people who try to make something that's good. But I guess that's basically it, and I hope you guys enjoyed your time here.
Yeah.
I
I mean, this was
did.
fun. I had a great time, and this was fun. I feel like we should do more stuff like this.
Well, if you happen
In
to
the
know any
future.
other bad scripts, fan fictions, parodies that we could be reading, let me know, and maybe we'll get other guests in the future. Still,
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I mean, seriously,
Definitely.
Script Talk was definitely fun, and I hope you all will enjoy a future if we keep this up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hit
And-
me up.
Yeah, we'll probably get the same in crew, new ones, old ones, and well, we can always script talk.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that was man, there's a lot to
Unpack.
unpack. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I could never look at Powerpuff Girls the same way again after reading that.
Yep. Yep. I
Especially
cannot.
Buttercup. I'm like, oh my god.
Buttercup,
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Blossom just had PTSD, but Blossom was
Yeah.
always the
Blossom has
boring one.
PTSD. Buttercup
Yeah.
is pretty much a horn dog, and Bubbles, she's pretty much
The worst.
Valley girl, insufferable Valley girl.
Very
Yep.
insufferable.
Very
Like
insufferable.
like if Britney Spears and Paris Hilton combined together with kind of a cutesy quip.
Well, to be fair,
my
she grew up in the 90s.
Yeah, she did.
Oh.
Well, say goodbye to everyone, because we'll be still hitting a raid with somebody. So,
Yeah.
thanks again to GardragonVT and Lisjustice for being a part of this fun little script talk. And hopefully we'll do more of these in the future.
Oh
yes,
yeah.
And also-
I'm gonna go bleach my eyes out.
And I will probably go to bed.
Same here. I mean, I gotta attend a birthday party tomorrow.
Oh. Well, I hope you enjoyed.
All
And,
right.
almost
and
the
I won't be
next
streaming
day.
for the next 2 weeks because I will be out of town.
Alrighty.
Plus, I got other projects to work on too.
Alrighty, man.
That's
well,
fair.
All right, and say goodbye to the people who are watching.
bye bye, everybody, and thanks again for having me on your show tonight. This was fun. This was fun.
Yeah, thank you so much. This was so much fun. I was not expecting to go down such a rabbit
no.
hole.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it
this
was a
just
fascinating one
hysterical.
though.
Yes, very fascinating.
Farewell, Avita say adieu, and until next time, this is the Angel Star signing out, along with Lisjustice and Gardragon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.